And we're live. Hey guys, welcome back to Whiskey Charlie, the War Game Chat, our monthly show on YouTube. I'm your host, Mo from Mo's Game Table, and joining me are one of my esteemed co-hosts, everybody's favorite Gimp with the Limp, the Gimpy Gamer, Nate Rogers. How's it going, Nate?
Definitely another glorious day in the Corps, man.
Absolutely. And we have a very special guest tonight, Shayne Logan, who's going to be talking all about modern tactics in Afghanistan, which we're going to play tonight, but we're going to first talk about it and talk about everything in the OST family and what he's got going forward, because OST has been with Flying Pig for years. Now you've got the new one, Modern Tactics, stepping into the modern age, and that is with VUCA Simulations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I spread out the OST basically into the modern era, and decided to pick up a new publisher with the VUCA with it, and
there you go. How did you like working with VUCA?
Good. One thing I liked about them is as they came on the scene is they really take their artwork seriously. And I always like good looking artwork for my games, and they make sure they make a nice product. So that was one of the main reasons I got in touch with them for Modern Tactics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. I really think that VUCA is setting a completely new standard when it comes to modern war games. Them and Sound of Drums doing an amazing job with their games, and they're bringing wargaming to the next level, production level wise. So it's great to see that.
Yeah, for sure. I noticed a lot of even some of the smaller European publishers, they take their artwork seriously, and they do nice work.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. And it's nice to see that level of not only art, but also the component quality, because you've got that nice linen finish to them and stuff, which I kind of have a love-hate
they almost sound like little
with.
tiles.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Like they're on the thinner side, but they're almost like a plastic. They're so rigid.
Yeah. And then they have that, they're a little slick too, so you got to be a little careful when you're stacking them.
Yeah.
But overall, just fantastic quality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find any fault with it. The maps were gorgeous. Player aids were very well done. I like the trifold. It's easily able to be legible. Has everything you need in just one stop, which is nice. I did think that you could condense down some. Like in my games that I'm playing on it, I'm not using all the player aids to keep track of the different counters. Like the coalition and the insurgent forces, I'm keeping track of them on the same player aid. It just saves some footprint space.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything, all the components were really top notch. Actually, the only thing I could ding the game on it is I think they should have included 2 more dice.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of those things where wargamers probably have a couple extra D6s laying around.
Yeah, for sure.
A couple pounds.
I might be able to find a handful around here somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's not like it's that big of a deal, but if it's, that is a minor complaint. If there is a complaint in there, it would be very minor. But yeah, it is kind of odd that in today's world that.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because, like you say, you already got a bucket full of dice.
Sure.
You're using, right?
Yeah.
But I can see your point. Yeah.
Yeah, and who doesn't take out their dice and when they start rolling bad with them, say, "Screw these guys, I'm getting other dice." Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're gonna not switch them out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do that when I'm playing with other people. If they start becoming bad luck dice, they get pushed to the side, and I replace them with other ones.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Although it throws people off because I still use those double 6 dice. Remember that I sent you the 12-sided ones? Oh, I swear by those. Excellent dice.
Well, the funny thing is I've had that happen where I've played, and actually I was playing old school tactical years ago at a convention, and I was having just a run of bad rolls to the point where even my opponent said, "All right, here, let me roll for you." We're going to change your dice out after this, but I'm going to roll for you. He goes, "I'm tired of seeing you get bad rolls. You have not had a successful roll in like 5 or 6 rolls." He goes, this isn't even fun. I know it's not fun for you, and it's not even fun for me now because there's no threat, because you're just not hitting anything." And I was like, let's just retcon this and re-roll the dice again till you get a hit. And I was like, hey, that was actually really cool to have the guy do that because, I would do the same thing if someone's just getting a bad run. it's like, you know what, reroll those things. This sucks. I mean, it's boring for me if the other person can't shoot, can't hit, and I know for them it's got to be maddening. So that was a fun experience.
Well, before we get started, I did have a question for Shayne. When
Yep.
you were making this game, did you have someone who had been there that was advising you?
Not a ton. Like I talked to a couple of people. Like I worked with a guy that was with the Royal Canadian Regiment and did a tour there. And I was talking to a couple other people online, but not a lot of in real specific stuff. A lot of it was just reading research, and there's a couple of really good documentaries I watched on TV as well, and it's mostly just research.
Fair enough. It's just, some of the stuff that I noticed in there was things that I know a traditional civilian's just not going to think of, like that fighting age male counter, right? That's stuff that I experienced, but you don't think of that when you think of a combat game. The guy just standing there on his cell phone, but that was a prevalent problem that we had to deal with.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
So I was tickled when I saw that was actually included in an actual component to the game, something that you could encounter and have to deal with. And it was like, yeah, these guys didn't have to have a rifle in their hand to be an enemy or to cause problems. They're just sitting there watching. Right? And I ended up telling a couple of war stories. I get distracted when I'm doing my reviews.
Yeah, I saw that.
I start talking about it.
Well, you get guys that are, fighting age male. It's like, okay, what is he doing? Does he have a rifle hidden out of sight at the time, or is he just using his cell phone as a spotter? Is he triggering an IED? What is he doing? Either way, that is somebody to keep an eye on. And then if they present a threat, then you put them down. But the thing is that is not always added into games. And then, of course, you've added civilians into this as well, which is another aspect that you don't see a lot of. We saw it in Lock and Load Tactical in the Mogadishu one, which added some civilians with the mobs and stuff like that. So that is another aspect that is, adds another level of difficulty for the coalition player.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to say, I noticed with with a lot of my reading and stuff like that, the further down scale the writers of the book, like when you got like the generals and stuff up there, their books aren't as good, but the lower down you get to the ground, that's where you get a lot more of these details, like you were saying with the fighting age male and military age males and all that stuff. You get a lot more of the details with the lower level ratings.
Well, I mean, no offense to the general, right, or the colonel, but there's only so many stories you can tell from the COC, right, from the command center. You're seeing what's happening on our command center. Had this big wall. It looked exactly like you would imagine a military command center to look, right? Bunch of bored people sitting around looking at a bunch of screens showing all sorts of videos on it. But the guys that didn't get outside that room, yeah, they might not know the high level stuff that's going on, but they don't understand what's really going on outside the wire and what the guys were actually dealing with. And just seeing that stuff actually put into the game and implemented into the game, I was like, I know he's got to have talked to somebody who's been there, because that's not something that some of the higher level guys are thinking about. And I got to see it from both angles, because I spent time in the command center and then I spent time outside the command center, wherever we have radios. That's what I did. I was the radio man. So we were everywhere. I was all throughout it. And the civilian component, I almost think that had to have been worse for Iraq than it was for Afghanistan, but I don't know. I didn't serve in Afghanistan. But with us, we were in the city. We were right there. And these guys were blending in with the civilians. And the civilians paid attention to what we were doing just like everyone else would. I mean, if you had a military convoy going by, you're going to watch. The kids are going to watch. They're going to come out and try to get you to give them candy and whatnot. So it wasn't just that. Like, it almost came down to intuition to figure out who's got a nefarious intent to what they're up to. And it's a hard thing to describe, but you can almost pick out a look in someone's eye that has that look like they want to kill you. They're up to something. And it's hard to describe unless you've actually experienced and seen someone look at you with that type of mentality, but you can start to pick them out of a crowd. But there were plenty, that actually were happy that we were there, because we were trying to make the place better. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get distracted on war stories.
Well, that's
Well, and
okay.
what you said is accurate. Even law enforcement, a lot of people ask, why does a police officer, why does a police officer just turn around the middle road, go down the street after this car, pull them over, just from a look? And they were like, oh, this guy's profiling. Yeah, they do profile. They profile by look too, not just by color of skin or age, sex, any of that stuff. If you look at them, if you give them a different type of look than more of a, you're going to look, like an average citizen's driving down the road. They're either going to not even acknowledge the police officer driving down the road, or they're going to look and go, oh crap, I got to slow down. Or they may go, oh cop, I got to really watch my P's and Q's. I don't want to get pulled over for something. Whereas somebody who's a predator may be looking for a house to rob or something like that will look at the cop in a different way entirely, which immediately triggers an alarm in the back of the cop's head and says, I'm going to pull this guy over. And let's just give him a stop for something simple, see what I can find, and yeah, it's a little bit of a fishing expedition, but it's the same thing in combat. You're basically having to go by, your own little gut check on it, little pun intended there for the game, commentary, but what it is that you feel this guy is a potential threat by the way he's looking. He's looking at you as a predator, not as just a civilian.
And I think you have to have the civilian element in there too. I think in an asymmetrical game like a modern game, and the unknown contacts. It's just kind of like another thing that that's an unknown that works against the coalition guys,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like something that the insurgents do use in one way or another in the course of the game.
Yeah, I was actually tickled to see the I don't know what their name is. The MRAP, we called them MRAPs, but I guess that's the technical nomenclature for them. You've got them listed down as Max Pros. Is that the actual name for that vehicle, a Max Pro?
I think so. In my research, it's a what was it, a Oshkosh, or I can't remember. It's been a couple of years since I did this, but yeah, the MRAP is the type of vehicle.
Yeah,
Mine
we just
resistant.
started to get those, and they came right as I had left country and I had been shipped back home. But we found that even armored Humvees were just no match for the type of explosives that they were, planting in those areas. Not to mention the armored Humvees had a flat bottom, which was just a recipe for disaster for those of us who are inside of those things, because there's no channeling of the explosive. You're just going to eat all of it. And we were driving over stuff left and right, blowing apart. I mean, I can't tell you. Fallujah, we had a Humvee graveyard. It was just full of blown apart Humvees all over the place. But they did learn from that and build those new trucks that had the sloped V bottom to channel the explosive away. They were a lot bigger. They had a lot heavier armor, better seating inside, cushioning for the guys, because that was one of the things that messed me up, because we were just in a armored cocoon. So when we got hit, it turned what's that word? Tankers. What am I thinking of, Mo? When the round hits the tank.
Spalling.
Yeah, but we're getting that from the bottom of it, and then getting slammed into the roof of it. We had
fragments the inside of the vehicle and just sprays around as shrapnel, hot metal.
I get to look down. That's where I yanked a piece of shrapnel out of my hand, and all this other crap. It was nice to see that stuff like that just got included in the game. I've been tickled pink with the game. I can't recommend it enough. Anyone who's watching, and I'm recording this, so I'll be uploading it later. Get Modern Tactics. One of the best tactical games I've played in a long time. I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
And you've got plans for more, correct, with VUCA?
Yeah, there's well, you guys would be happy because I've got a couple things with Marines cooking. So I got some hypothetical stuff in Taiwan with China and U.S. Marines, and
nice
Taiwan, and actually probably some Australians as well. And then
Kev will be happy.
Yeah, and then I got a big thing with Eastern Europe, with Ukrainians and Russians and U.S. and Polish, and that could
have an estimated
go anywhere.
Timeline, or is this a couple years down the road?
I'm not sure. The guys at VUCA, they want me to get the stuff done as quick as I can. So I think sales are probably doing well.
Well, hopefully
I'll
after
bring it in.
tonight, and anybody who doesn't catch tonight's show can watch it afterwards tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, whatever. Because the good thing is we're in syndication, because everything's in syndication on YouTube. But if you don't already have it and you watch tonight, see how it plays, you'll get an idea of, get a better idea of how it plays.
Yep.
You'll want to jump on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
And VUCA is shipping. I got mine on Wednesday, put my preview video up yesterday, going to punch it tonight after this. And probably I may even set up Cop Bandit, which is the one we're going to play tonight. So,
Well,
but
all the scenarios are thematic, though. It's not like you see in other war games where it's like Force A fighting Force B over Objective A, and there's just so many different ways you can remake that same basic structure. And this, you have actual like missions. Now, it's not. I'm sure some are based off of missions, but it's stuff that the guys were actually doing, right?
Yep.
Going in after bomb making factories, right? Dealing with IED clearing, trying to protect civilians and stuff like that. A lot of times the American forces, Canadian forces are outnumbered, surrounded, lacking information, and the scenarios represent that. And I'd like to see that, because too many war games, they just play out the same side. You got roughly equal forces and they're just fighting over King of the Hill, right?
Yeah.
This is based on real world stuff and it plays that way. But Mo,
there
let's
is
get started. I want
there is one thing though, but being that you have Canadian forces in this one, I think there might be a bone to pick from some Canadian guys about this, being at the sniper the range, I think, is what, 7 hexes for the sniper.
I think 10
hexes for the sniper. It's like, well, I think there's a specific Canadian man who would beg to differ on that.
Oh yeah,
the guy with the longest shot, like over 2 miles.
Yeah, I don't know that he's got the longest anymore though. I think it's been beaten a couple times now.
Really? It's like because you had Canadian forces, I figured, that is a very, very long shot. People don't appreciate how long a 2 mile rifle shot is. That is just, that's insanely big.
What is that, like 3,200 yards, something like that?
Yeah, it's insane. Nordic just joined us, so he's going to find a parking spot for his tank. So what we're going to do is we're going to get bring up the screen for the Vassal. Will hide us, and we'll just show the screen we've got here. And what we're going to do is we're going to play a scenario that is called Cop Bandit. And the backstory to Cop Bandit is it's 10 turns long. It is using map 4. And you'll see down here at the corner, we've got number 4. That's for the map. North is facing up. Luck cards, there are 2 maximum for the luck cards. Infantry smoke for US. Rules of engagement, US player sets up first. And then the bunkers are going to be set, let's see, here and here. And then this area denotes Cop Bandit, correct? Do I have that correct, Shane?
Except for the one, that little marijuana field's not part of it. Just those 5 there.
Yeah, so it's like,
which marijuana field?
That one.
Oh, so
no,
like
the other one too.
Oh, it's this one too? Okay.
Yeah, the 3 buildings and the 2 bunkers are
the 5 hexes. Yeah, that's the 5 objective hexes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can actually set up within 3 hexes of the cop. But it is funny, I did notice before, if you look around the map real quick, there's marijuana up here. The rest of these are just woods everywhere, right? But the US sets up in the marijuana field. Smart setup for the cop, right? I just thought that was kind of humorous. They got to run on Fritos in that place. So you then the insurgent groups, when they enter, all units must enter using the same map edge. So if the first one comes in on the north side, the second has to come in on the east, and then the third, because there's going to be one that comes in on, the first one comes in turn 1, second one comes in turn 2, and the third one comes in on turn 5. Turn 5 can use either, whichever they choose to use at that point. But all units must come in from the same edge. You cannot split, some in the north, some in the east.
Hey, Mo, just FYI, I've written down a couple of hexes. I've got the mines in there just so I remember, but I've marked them down so I can show you that I wrote them.
Yeah, no, I believe you. There's also a notes feature. You can use it in there too. The notes thing up here. You can do a private note.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. Invisible.
Oh, darn. You can see that. That's right, because I'm sharing my screen. Let's see. Then we got complex are considered overrun if good order insurgent units are in or adjacent to an unoccupied complex. So we're talking about the complexes here. If an insurgent unit is in or adjacent to an unoccupied complex, it's overrun. Victory, if 3 complexes are overrun at the end of any turn, it's an immediate insurgent win. U.S. player wins by denying an insurgent victory over the course of 10 turns. And what we're going to have here is for the, well, you know what? You have your thing pulled up, Nate?
Define thing.
Your playbook?
With the scenario book? Yeah, I got it in front of me.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and explain what units you have, because you have only one set of units. I got 3. Okay. Because you're making me play the Hajis.
Let me pull it up. All right. So my first guy here is the leader. He does not have a weapon. He has a command range. The unit he is with, he provides an extra +1 to their firepower and some melee bonuses. And also units that are within his command range gain his bonus to their rally rolls as well. Right. So he's typical leader, provides bonuses. Underneath that, got rifle squads, firepower, defense, movement, and range, all down in hexes with exception of defense. Defense is what you compare against the enemy's firepower. After modifiers, they'll tell you what column you're rolling on the infantry chart. You guys will see how that works. The rifle squads I have are just plain rifle squads, no special abilities. One of them is equipped with an LMG, the 249 Saw. It adds to their firepower, and they can shoot it out just a little bit farther, a couple extra hexes of range. I do have one sniper, has a range of 10, a little better defense. He is harder to hit. He's got stealth movement, single person counter, soft target. He can actually avoid melee contact, so he can roll to try to evade it because he doesn't want to get in melee. And he gets double firepower attacks on leaders and enemy snipers. And then I have a mortar team down here, 60 millimeter mortar, and they do indirect fire, which I haven't done a whole lot. So I might need you to walk me through that just to make sure I do that correctly.
Okay.
And they can have the, I think just my leader, my LT, calling in the shots for him.
Man, we have the cards over here too, because the game comes with data cards, and you could do something along this line here where you set them up either along the bottom or on the side or whatever. And you can just quickly look down and see what the rifle squad is. Your firepower is 5, your range is 6, your defense 4, your movement's 4. And it's a soft target foot unit. That way you don't, because you see here it's got 5, 6, 4, 4. If you look here, it's 5, 6, 4, 4, but you don't have to remember which is which if you look at the data card. 6 is your range, 5 is your firepower, but it becomes second nature pretty easy by looking at it.
Yeah.
But by having a data card, it makes it a little quicker for you to realize what you've got.
It comes in handy, especially when you have some of the more specialized units like the Rangers who have stealth movement and extra bonuses and all that good stuff.
Yeah, like you were talking about the sniper, firepower 2, range 10, defense 5, movement 4, foot unit, soft target, single person, counter, stealth movement, may evade melee on a 5 or 6, so on and so forth. All that information there. Same for the mortar team. Ranges from 2 to 30. Accuracy roll 3 or higher, 1 hex drift for inaccurate, roll 1d6 for direction, yada, yada, yada. All that stuff. So you get all your U.S. forces covered?
Yes. You can go ahead and go over you guys.
Oh, and we also have 3. He also has 3 different areas of wire, concertina wire out there, and then 2 mines, which he put right here. So I know exactly where they were, and I wouldn't run that way. No, they're hidden out there. He's written them down, and I'll find out by stepping on them, find out the hard way. And the same thing up here for the insurgents. We've got fighters, fanatics, snipers.
Well, hold on. Fanatics, they're like the fighters, except they're just a little bit
I'm
better.
just running through them real quick, and then I'll go back. At the
Oh,
top.
okay.
Recruits, and then there's a leader, and then you've got a couple of LMGs and a couple of RPGs as well. I have not set anything up. I've not broken anything down or anything, but so the cards here for the bomber, the firepower is 5, range is 1, defense 3, movement 4.
Do you have a bomber? Or is
Yes.
it's coming in later?
I believe it comes. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you've got 2 bombers. No, that's gonna suck.
Oh, wait a minute. 2 bomber. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, they come in the third thing. Turn 5.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get rid of this. I think I might have pulled out too many extras. Where are the bombers?
You don't have any bombers.
No, not there. They come out later. That's why I have the card out. Okay. I was just pulling out cards for everything that was coming out. But going back to the bomber there, they come in in turn 5. They come in later. So a single person unit, foot soldier, soft target, suicide unit, no casualty point value. They're just going to go in, clock off an S-Vest, and hopefully take out a bunch of U.S. troops when they do so. Detonate once inside the target hex. Explosion attacks on units separately in a target hex. 5 FP used against, I'm having a hard time reading this from this distance. 5 FP used against both hard and soft targets, remains covert and cannot be attacked until revealed. And let's just pull up a
revealed.
In this scenario,
they were start revealed. Yeah. But I just want to.
They're a fanatical unit, so they just take casualties.
Yeah, what I was going to do is I was going to pull this out real quick and show everybody. Okay. So this is the bomber unit. And that would be the covert side, the C. So when it's a C, it cannot be targeted. But these guys are not going to be covert. They're going to be found out already. They're going to just come out and start yelling and screaming. They know that they're going to be bad. But that's how that works. Then your fanatics, they have a firepower range of 4 each, defense 3, movement 4, foot unit, soft target, stealth movement is what they have. They take casualty only. They ignore all shaken, broken units. So they don't have to, they're hard to kill. And then you have fighters, firepower 3, range 4, defense 3, movement 4, fighting age male, the ones that Nate was talking about before. They have a firepower of 3, a range of 12, defense 3, movement 3. Foot unit, soft target, single person. They call in mortar attack with a 1 hex effect. Accuracy roll of 5 or higher. Drift if inaccurate, roll 1d6, yada, yada, yada. And then leaders, command range of 2, defensive 3, movement 4. Foot unit, soft target, single person. Conform groups, may evade melee if alone on a roll of 5 or 6. FP 1 def, total in melee. When attached, apply combat bonus, +1 hit, +1 to attack roll, +1 for melee. When in command range, +1 for the rally. And you have your recruits, which are just the guys they just scooped up off the road. Firepower 2, range 3, defense and movement of 3. Soft target, same as all these guys are. Poor quality unit, -1 rally, -1 for melee. Go to ground. If unit is shaken or broken and is tested again with a gut check roll and fails, the unit is removed from the game immediately and casualty points are scored. So he doesn't die. He runs and he breaks and runs. Then we have the sniper. His range is 7 compared to the U.S. range of 10. Foot unit, soft target, single person. Same thing. Stealth movement, can evade on a 5 or 6, can evade melee on a 5 or 6, so on and so forth. RPG 7. That was the one thing we don't have is a card for the LMG. I didn't see that in here. But there's your RPG card for when they use RPGs. I do not think, if I remember correctly, there's only the HMG, not the light machine gun. So that I don't have the data card for. But so that's how that goes. And then the first thing we have to do, if we're following along the player aid, I'm going to put this aside here, is roll for initiative, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you doing that, Nate?
Yeah, I was seeing if there was an LMG in a different stack.
Yeah, I think it just might be missing for the.
Well, I mean, the stats are on it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can pull my card out of here so I have it in front of me. All right. So first thing we do, we got to roll 2d6. 3, you're going to get it.
Not necessarily.
Oh yeah, you got
All
it.
right. All right. Now we've got to roll to see our impulse points for the turn. Also a 2d6 roll.
Go ahead.
Wait, I got to do that again. I think I'm doing wrong. I'm used to my scenario. Yeah, I've got 1d6 plus 4.
On this one, it's 26.
Oh, sweet. So I got 10 to start with. That's nice.
Let's see. Yeah, 1d6 4. Mine is 2d6 plus 1. Okay. So that's the second time in a row I rolled 3. So I get 4 impulse points. You get 10. So starting off already in a bad situation. So let's see.
Where is... Trying to find the impulse point marker.
That's right. Is it not showing on screen? I guess it's not.
Oh, no. I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Where'd you
already,
get that?
because I pulled it up. I set that up already.
Oh, cool.
I set them both up. So let's see. Impulse points, I get 4, and you get a big whopping 10. So I thought that it would show up on screen. Apparently, it does not show on screen.
It's showing on my screen.
It's showing on your screen, but it's not showing on the share. Let me see something here. Hold on one sec. Let me do this for a sec. Let me try adding it again and see if it...
Got nothing but black.
Yeah, I know. Try to do this. Now, let's do... If I do... There we go.
Now you can see it.
Yeah, now it shows. No, I want to make sure that it shows for everybody at home so they can see it too.
Okay.
So this is the coalition tracker, and that's where you track your victory points, casualty points, impulse points. He's got 10, and I'm going to move that off here, off my screen, and then I've got 4. And then there's the units that are coming on in turn 2 and 5.
We're doing one thing. I had to do one pre-turn action before we got started.
Go ahead. What?
With my leader over here, I'm reforming.
You're going to merge your 2 half squads?
Yeah. How do I rotate the counter? Hide, clone, delete. So you don't have to pull it off. Yeah. Where's the flip it over?
I don't know. So
I'll just clone a different one.
Yeah, that's what I just did. So deleted this.
Yeah, that'll work.
There you go.
That's why I stacked the leader with those guys so I could clone them, or not clone them, merge them.
I wanted to clone them. The Clone Wars. All right, so let's see.
Actually, sucks that I got initiative because now I have to waste a point.
You don't have to waste a point. You can.
I can only pass, and I have more initiative or impulse points than you do.
Yep.
And since I have more, I have to pass, which costs me a point.
Mm-hmm.
You can always roll for cover in those buildings too to get a.
Oh, can I add cover to the buildings?
To the buildings, not to the bunkers, but to the buildings you can.
Oh, did not realize I could do that to buildings.
Yep.
What is the cover roll?
5 or a 6, 1d6 roll.
All right. Does the leader provide a bonus to that roll?
No.
So it's simply just 5 or 6?
Yep.
All right. I will spend an impulse point to do that then. Let me mark my checker down. That way I'm not wasting something. And come on, 5 or 6. 3. Nope. All right. Now it's Motown to go.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember, what is the maximum weapons a squad can carry? 1 or 2?
1.
It is. So what I'll do is. Okay, then. That's the other one. Okay. All right. So now I gotta. So recruits.
Yeah, Nordic Mo ate the most, so he had to take the Hadjis.
No, Nate's just, I don't want to be Hodges. I'm like, I don't care. I'll be anybody. So I didn't shave intentionally so that way I could be in character for today. I have a little
I
bit of
think
a
my
beard.
beard beats yours, buddy.
It does, but I'm this look. Okay. So no, here's the thing. Moving on to the map. Actually, I shouldn't move on to the map.
Shouldn't you move just one
Because
guy
that
on the
will
map
count.
at a time?
Yeah, because I have to move, do my impulse. So this is going to be
Yeah.
2 impulse points, right?
You're doing a group move?
Yeah, I got to group move these guys. And let's see, their move is 3.
Oh, so you've got the leader stacked with the 2 recruits.
Yep. And their movement's 3, and it's what, 2 into here? Let me see. Do I have that? Because we don't have. That was the other thing I noticed we don't have here is the current FX chart. Let's see. It's into woods. It's 2 movement points. Yeah, so that'll be 2. That would end that move for those guys. So that's the end of their impulse.
You've got more movement points, right?
3, but it's going to cost 2.
That's right. Your guys move slow.
I mean, I can move here and then move there, or I can move. I could actually. You know what? Let's move them here. That'll be 1 and then 3.
Where is the cover marker? I want to grab some of those out. Cannot find it.
Under markers.
Yeah, I'm looking under marker. Is it under terrain?
Terrain, probably.
Yeah, there it is.
Like
I see it. I'm setting a couple of these off to the side.
Yeah, I just pulled one down for you.
All right. So that was your move to there, and that's degrading terrain, but it's on a hill, so I wouldn't have line of sight anyway. So yeah, I guess I will just do another impulse.
Let's use the LOS tool. Wow, it just blanks everything out.
I've used it before. It worked fine.
Yeah, click and drag it.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. I got it. It doesn't tell you whether or not you have.
Yeah, it's not showing on my screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
It doesn't show range, or it just shows range, but it doesn't show line of sight.
Now we're seeing it.
Now do you see it?
Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, but I still would say that hill, you being back on the crest of the hill, I'm not going to be able to get line of sight up there.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'd have to be down to like about here.
Yeah, the edge of the hill.
Yeah, is what I'm thinking, because this is the edge, right?
Yeah.
So you have to
the
be
crest of the hill.
Here or here to be seen. So
all right. I missed my second cover roll. Go ahead, Motown.
All right, so you've used
yeah, I spent the point.
Okay, yeah. One, 3. Is that an extra movement if it's on the bottom of the hill?
Yeah, it's still 1 plus cost of terrain for a level.
Okay, so it would be 4. And he does have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And down 1 impulse. Okay. Over to you.
Don't think I would have line of sight to that. I don't know.
Woods in the way.
That's not blocking. That's degrading.
Degrading.
I do believe, right? Yeah, that degrades.
Well, if only we had the designer here to tell us his thoughts.
I try and see if it hits that hill in front or not.
Yeah, it passes through.
Can you see the line that I've drawn?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of right on the edge of the hill, hex in front.
So it intersects. Doesn't that count as blocking at that point?
Yeah. Yeah, I think J3 blocks it there.
Okay.
So when I get out to here or here, so if I go here or here, then you would have, you'd have line of sight. You just have degraded.
Yep.
Then I will spend another impulse to make another crappy roll. See if I can finally get some cover going. Where's 1d6? Come on, 5 or 6. 4. Are you serious? I've hit every number but 5 or 6. 3 impulses. Shit down the drain. Watch it. Next turn, I'm going to get like real bad roll.
All right. So actually, you know what? Before I even do that, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to pass. Being that I've got only 1 impulse left and you've got 8.
You've only got a single impulse left?
Yeah.
No, I've got 7.
1 and 2 and 3 right there. 2
All
for
right.
this group and then 3 for this unit.
I will continue rolling 1d6 to roll a 1 to 4, a 3. You gotta be kidding me. Statistically, I should have gotten a 5 or 6 by now. All right. Are you moving someone or are you?
No, I'm
passing?
just reordering. I'm not. Sorry.
Just let me know what you decide to do.
You can go ahead again. I'm going to pass.
All right. I don't blame you. The insurgents did a lot of passing in my game too because they got low rolls.
Yeah, well, I got the
Finally,
infamous
hey, I got some cover.
Yay!
All right, which
Took
one?
you how many impulses to get cover?
It took 4.
Well, it was 4 impulses well used that you didn't need to worry about.
All right, got 1 down. Let me know when you want to go.
Okay.
Do you want to take that last one, or am
Yeah,
I
I'll go ahead.
I'll go
ahead.
What's that?
I'll go ahead. Move my guy in here, and that will be my last impulse.
All right. That means I have 5 attempts left to get cover.
Yep.
All right. Then I'm just going to... Are you fine if I just roll 1d6 5 times?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
No, you have to roll
1,
each time and
2,
then declare
3, 4, 5. I got 1. 1, dude. 1. Them or them. I'll put it on the front guy. Are you kidding me? In 10 impulses. 10 impulses to get 2 covers.
Them's the breaks. That's why people complain about the Vassal die roller.
Yeah, that thing is bad. All right, well, we're to turn 2.
Yes, sir. So we'll go here and whoops.
I am going to do a pre-turn thing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I think I'd leave them there. Never mind. I can't do that. Damn. Now that I think about it, that.
Back here.
Yeah. All right. Never mind. I'm not going to do a pre-turn thing.
Okay. So now I've got these guys that are coming on here.
Do me a favor and roll another 3.
Yeah, I probably will. Let's see. That is a fanatic leader.
Good grief. You're getting all that on turn 2.
Hey, there's your fam.
Plus, you get another impulse dice as well now.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Who does?
By the end of this, he gets
The
46 plus 1.
Or I mean the insurgents.
Yeah.
No, so on turn 2?
Yep.
Yeah, turn 2, you're going to roll 3d6 plus 1.
Nice.
So, I mean, you could just do 2d6 and then 1d6.
Well, this is for initiative or for
No.
impulse?
So, hold up. I'll roll real quick. We'll do initiative. All right, so I got initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you roll 2d6 and then 1d6 for your impulse. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
add all that
14.
together.
Okay, so I got 14.
And I got 7.
Track. Impulse.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to start to get swamped.
Okay, so this is my track now. Turn 2, I pulled all those units off. I have 14, 10 right there. And then 4, 14. And you've got, how many did you get total?
7.
7. So you get your 7. But you're not losing any. There's no impulse modifier yet because we haven't engaged. So I think that's fixing to change, though.
Is there a modifier for me?
No, not yet. That's what I'm saying. There's no casualties or anything yet.
Oh, yeah.
we're not, but I think we're going to start seeing some of that happen here pretty soon. So we've got, let's go with
the charts. Cards.
Actually, no.
Does the Vassal have the player aid in it, or it doesn't?
I do not see it.
Yeah. I guess that's the part they leave out to make sure.
Yeah, I think the part was that part was left out. Yeah. So let's see. So fighters here are going to come in here. This side unit coming in from the east. And well, that's the thing. You can come in anywhere on the eastern side, correct?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
So
let's come in from.
So your final group can choose any map edge, but again, they all must use the same edge. All right, so you can go west, north, or east on the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you certainly can go south.
Yeah. I mean, it would suck coming in like right here. Hey, guys.
Hey, I'm adjacent.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's put these guys an LMG, and they're going to just move right into here. And
You're just going to stop there?
Yeah, I'm just going to stop here.
All right, so the half hex is your move?
Yeah, it's going to be my hex because I'll be behind that little wall. Not that it's going to do me a lot of good, but.
Well, now who do I want to shoot with? Machine gun or rifles? I would say rifles probably have the best bet. Let's see. That is a low wall, crossing line of fire, so you get +2 defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that gives you a defense of 5. So it's just going to be 0 column.
Let's see here.
Don't think I can improve that anyway. So. Oh, and make sure you pay attention if you do doubles because for initiative, because lucky cards come into play.
Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, that's right. If you roll doubles. Train fix chart.
Are you ready for me to roll before I?
Yeah. I was just trying to think of. Let's see. I was going to bring this over.
What's this? I'm on my screen, so I'm not always looking.
No, I'm looking at the screen so that way people at home can see. Because you're talking about the low wall here.
Yeah, right. See where it's got the +2 under defense?
Yeah, so it gives you the +2 right there. So that way people can follow.
It is degrading, right? Mm-hmm. But it's not going to be degrading for your guys because they're up adjacent to the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do my 2d6 roll. Are those fighters or are they? Yeah, they're fighters. So they can get shaken. Mm-hmm. Come on, big money. 10. I'll take a 10. That is casualties plus shaken. So you got to do a morale check.
Hold on 1 second here.
Against your morale of 8.
Let me bring this over. So you say to roll a 10?
Yes.
And the attack value was what?
0 column.
0 column. Okay, so that is the CS that you were talking about. Casualty shaken.
Yep. So right there. The 2d6 is the morale check. You got to get an 8 or better.
Is it 8 or 7? Wait a second.
It's 8. 7 for my guys.
7 for the US. Okay. So 2d6, I probably will not roll anything. Oh, no, I do.
Oh, you got 10.
Holy crap. I was expecting to get another 2 and a 1.
So you just have to flip your guys over.
So they're used.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
I got it.
No, it's reduced.
It's not used.
That's it. Reduced.
Just moved.
Yeah. There we go. Now it's reduced. Okay. And Let's see. Did I do 4? Oh, I have to move my impulse now. Okay, your turn. That was your. Oh, wait,
yeah,
no,
but
that
the
was your
firing
op-fire.
was my impulse.
No, that was op fire, wasn't it? Or
No.
was that your impulse? Okay, so it's back to me. All right.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, even if it was op fire, it would still go back to you because my op fire was effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So still same result either way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I had done op fire and it wasn't effective, I didn't have anything done, then it would technically go back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this moved? Oh, that for my guy?
Really? You loving these? Yeah, the mood was for your guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the corner. Okay, so these guys have a movement of 3, big whopping movement of 3, and this is what? Broken or rough, I'm sorry. So it's 2 movement points, so they can only move in 1. That's as far as they can go. Wow. There's really no range there. You know what? I'm going to, instead of doing that, I'm going to move them.
Are you moving them somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm going to move them somewhere else. Move them here so they can go at least 1, 2, 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Before you do that, you do know I get a adjacency
Op
bonus.
fire. Yeah.
That
go ahead, kill him. I'm doing this intentionally.
Okay.
We're trying to show the game off. I'm not necessarily making the most intentional or intelligent moves. I just want to see some casualties. And they're recruits.
Just wondering, why is the heavy machine gun firepower so low?
Because it's heavy.
I would it's a heavy machine gun. It's 50 cal. I would expect something like 4 or 5.
Well, they got the range, and then they also get the heavy fire if they want to use that.
Oh yeah, the suppressive fire. You mean?
No, they got heavy fire where they can fire at the same target twice or 2 adjacent targets, different targets.
For a single impulse point?
Yep. But then they risk ammo out as well.
Oh, that's right. Rolling double is the only way to do ammo out, though, right?
Yeah. For heavy fire on a machine gun, if you roll double 1s, 2s, or 3s.
So it has to be double 1, 2s, or 3s on the 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a thought. Do we dare? Against crappy little recruits.
Do it.
Well, considering I got
overkill.
My impulse points, let's show it off.
Sure. That's the whole point.
We'll do some heavy fire.
So you'll get 2 attacks on the one guy then.
On the recruits, and it'll be at +1 firepower for the adjacency. So will be on the +1 column.
Yeah.
All right. Mo, first 2d6. Watch, it's going to be double 1s. That's a 6. That's shaken. You want to make a morale check real quick?
Sure.
Because that'll affect.
Makes it.
Oh, he does make it. Okay.
Yep.
Now, here's a question, Shayne.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm doing the heavy fire like that, and they did shake and they retreated a hex. I would lose my the adjacency bonus for the second shot. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. All right. Second shot coming in. And that's an 8, which on the +1 is casualties.
And then when they take casualties, don't they break and run?
Yes, they retreat a hex.
Yeah.
They just retreat. Hex. And they reduce.
Are you keeping track of your casualty points?
No.
All right. I'll bump you up a couple.
Hold on. Whoops.
I like that heavy fire. I have to do more of that.
Mm-hmm. Did you move the casualty points? Yeah, you did. Okay, cool.
There we go.
Yeah, that heavy fire is good when you have because you can fire at 2 adjacent squads as well.
Yep. Well, I wasn't planning on him coming in down here at the corner.
I know.
Bringing in more crappy recruits.
Hey, why not? They worked. We're going to do the same thing. Your turn.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see which ones.
I don't want to use up all my machine gunner, but if I...
See, if you used heavy fire again with that machine gun, you could shoot the guys in M8 and also the guys in N7 too.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Mm-hmm.
Try to finish
Lining them up.
Okay, yeah, you talked me into it. All right, let's flip that to used and do the first 4 firepower at the close recruits and do the 3 firepower at the back recruits for the second shot. All right, first shot +1 column is another 10. I'm starting to think Vassal's rigged.
A lot of people have said that about that.
Casualties plus broken.
So casualties broken. So these guys actually, they go away.
No, you got to make a morale check first.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Recruits.
You'll flip,
So
but you'll if you pass. Well, you failed. So
I
now
failed.
they're
So
broken.
now they're broke. So then they're gone. Right? They come
I
out.
think they retreat just
So
a single hex.
They route 1 hex and then they're also broken or whatever.
Yeah, broken for them is they run from the battlefield, right?
No, only on a second.
Oh, okay, okay.
A second broken result or shaken or whatever.
So reduce.
Where is? Oh, here it is.
Okay.
All right. Second shot going on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
0 column. 11, which is killed outright. So that's 2 more casualty points.
Up to 4.
Now that would be 5.
No, yeah, I was going to say I was trying to read the thing here. Let's see. Let me pull it over here.
Yeah,
I'm
1
leaning
complete
over
wipe
to it.
unit is 2, and I reduce them, and I reduce them.
So it's
yeah, that
4.
Yeah, that would be 4.
Wait. Reduce.
I haven't reduced
2,
anything else.
Reduce 3, so it would be 5 because you reduced them the first time. Then you reduced. No, that's 2 reduces, and then 2, so it would be 4. Okay.
A full squad being killed off is 2. A reduced squad is 1. So I reduced.
Yeah.
Twice, and then killed 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go with that. And
Well,
I got
the heavy machine gun earned its points.
Are you keeping track of your impulses?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
I have used 3 of them,
Okay.
and that should put me at 4 because I had 7, right? Yeah. All right, Motown, put something up north.
Oh, I will. I will.
If I'd known you were going to run in here, right here, close to the right, I would have put the mines over there.
Maybe you did, and you haven't told me yet. Let's see. So these guys 2, 3, and oh, no, that's the wrong track. This one impulse. Yep. Okay. Done.
All right. I'll go ahead and move down my tracker so I don't forget. And I am going to take a sniper shot at your leader up on the hill.
Yep.
At double firepower because it is the sniper. And that puts me on the +1 column. And I don't think you get anything.
Well, you get a height disadvantage for the shot because he's up on a hill.
That's right, -1. So +1 column at -1. I got my chart. All right, watch the dice fail me this time. 7, that's going to be a 6 at +1, which is shaken.
Shaken.
Shaken bacon.
And then he has to roll morale, right?
Yes.
8 makes it.
You passed every morale check. No,
Makes
except
it.
for the broken. I was trying to get that damn leader. I've been waiting for you to move him out in range of the sniper.
Well, I'm trying to give you the opportunity to take some shots.
Mo, I'm sorry, buddy. We're both forgetting this.
What?
The markers.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
yeah,
only
yeah.
move guys once.
And then fired. Okay. Okay. And
Good. Low.
you got 3 impulse. I got 10. Actually, I can pull that down here.
That impulse track could be such a big swing in this game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the variability that I like seeing.
I got a feeling I'm going to be hurting by the end of this.
Awesome.
It's a hard one for the Americans, this scenario.
That's why he wanted to pick it.
No, you guys picked the scenario. I just picked the Americans.
No. That's what I said. That's why Shayne picked it.
Oh,
Let's make it a little painful right away. Okay, so let's bring the fighting age male in here.
interesting.
And he's got a
Do snipers get a bonus against the fighting age male since they're a single male target or a single person counter?
No, I didn't have that in the rules. Just the other snipers and leaders.
That is unfortunate. All right. Well, you might have to walk me through this. I am going to use a mortar strike against the hex with the leader and the 2 recruits.
All right.
So I call that in with my leader, right?
Yeah, because the leader's got
And-
line of sight.
So I do the accuracy roll. As long as I get a 3 or higher, it hits. And then if it misses, it's a 1 hex drift, right?
Yeah, but first, since you're calling it in with your leader, you got to roll a morale check first to make sure you have comms with your mortar team.
They're right there.
3.
All right. All right. So I have to do the morale check. What happens if the morale check fails?
If the morale check fails, the
No
mortar
fire
team
issue.
is still marked as fired, and it still pays the impulse point.
And I don't get to fire.
Right.
That's unfortunate. All right.
You'll get
let's
Because you
let's
only have
try
to get, what, a 3, right?
No,
Oh,
I have to get
7
a
or
7.
better.
Oh, 7 or better. Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. Watch. This time the dice got to let me down. Told you. 6.
So close yet, so far. But you know what? Lance says you can still yell.
I'm like, they're right next door. They're literally outside the building.
Oh, there you go.
Like, of course, it's Army guys who are making these kinds of mistakes.
Nordic wanted to know if the guy that was shaken was also stirred as well. So, okay. So, I've got 9 left. You've got 2 left.
Yeah, I might be holding on to him for a minute. Just let you close in the gap.
Mm-hmm. One, two, three, 4. Put that down. Did it run into your minds yet?
Nope. I put him somewhere that you haven't been anywhere near yet.
Okay. Okay, so it's your turn.
I'm going to pass.
Oh, of course you are.
I've only got a couple of them left. I got to hold on to them. How many impulses do you have left?
74. No, I've got 8.
Yeah. I'm going to let you get your guys on screen, and then I'll choose a couple of final shots.
Let's see.
I just didn't want to let those recruits get right on top of the HMG. Didn't want them running on there.
Let's see.
Fighters closing the distance.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a +1 defense in rough. The rest of it's open. 1, 2, 3. You're used. This guy can still fire, though, can he not?
Yeah. Unless it says used, they can still fire.
Well, this one says used.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at my screen. Which
The
one?
one in the bunker.
Yes, the machine gun is used up.
Yeah.
Now, he can still fire, though.
Mm-hmm.
With intensive fire, yeah.
Defensive
Yes.
fire, yeah. Okay. And I got that. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so you move there.
Mhm.
Interesting. And their defense is 3. What is that? Is that building? That is a building. So that'll block line of sight. Urgh. What do you have left coming in from the right side? Fanatics?
I've got fighters and fanatics. And a leader.
Okay, I'll pass.
Okay.
I got a feeling that these casualties I got in the first little bit might be the last I see for a while. Would have been nice if could have got that damn mortar strike in.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. I'll leave them there. Okay.
All right, and you've still got fanatics there, and you've got fanatics for the top, and for 2 fanatics for the top.
I got fanatics everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Using bullet sponges first, and then use the fanatics after.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, the fanatics are the bullet sponges because they can't be shaken or broken.
No, they can't. But I was gonna. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this works.
I am gonna go ahead and use one of my remaining impulses.
Okay.
We're gonna take a shot here.
And
these guys.
Who? Which one?
I'm trying to decide which one would be better.
Oh, okay. Don't forget.
Those guys have the LMG, but they get +1 to their defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be on the +2 column, or I can be on the +1 column. You know what? I'll take the +1 column. It's still
just as a side note. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, please post them in the chat. I am watching the chat, not watching it every second, but I am looking. So if you have any questions for Shayne or anything that you see on screen, definitely ask your questions.
I'm going after the guys with the LMG.
So these guys.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Doing my 2d6 roll.
Okay.
An 8 on the +1. That's pretty good. That's casualties. I'll take it because that at least finally dings you over to +5 and gives you the -1 for impulses. Slow you down just by a little bit.
So now casualties are at 5 or 6?
That's 5. Should be 5.
Okay.
Yep.
So now the impulse modifier is -1.
Yeah.
I had the impulse modifier. Oh, okay. There we go. Casualty points. Why is 2 casualty?
There, I threw one on there for you.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Ooh, why did that screen just jump all the way over here?
I think it's when I'm clicking, it moves the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, I have to also roll for morale, right?
No, I don't think so. I think that was just a casualty.
Oh, just casualty, no shaken. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, it was 8, right? Yeah, just casualties.
Okay. All right. So
No margarita for you.
here's a question from Nordic. He's saying, how well does this play solo?
I've been playing through scenario 15 solo for a couple of days now. I've been having a ball with it. I'm playing it more thematically. I didn't have the insurgents start acting until the Rangers made their move. So once the Rangers actually started attacking, then I had the insurgents react. Kind of like they didn't know they were there until they started taking fire. But I've been having a ball with it. I'll have those videos uploaded over the next few weeks.
And the other thing too is the only, like, you have hidden information in this scenario in the way of the US has two mines that they lay out. The wires are obvious, so you put them wherever you want to put them, and both sides are going to see them, so you don't have to worry about the other side seeing it if you're playing solitaire. But when it comes to the mines, you could, there's a few different ways you can play it. Have you played? Well, you haven't played this scenario yet, right? Solo.
If I were to do this solo, what I would do is for the insurgents, once they hit a certain range around the
you roll a 3D a D6 on whatever roll they hit.
If it's a 1, then they found a mine. Yeah. Like if they get within 4 hexes of the fob,
wherever you're going to put a mine, if you're going to put one on the left, one on the right, for example, and if they hit the M8 line or N7 or whatever, or the G7 line or whatever, then once they get there, they have to roll. And if they hit it, if they don't get a 1 or whatever, they didn't hit the mine.
There's another one on there.
And then Paul said the same thing, definitely dice roll for the mines. And then the other option, or the one other thing with solo, was the luck cards. And you can just leave those up and use them appropriately, when it's going to best suit the side that
they're kind of rare, though. I mean, that's only for doubles on an initiative roll. So you're not going to see too many of them. My game actually started with it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the only quote unquote hidden information. So that would be one of those things where I would just leave them up and I would use them when it benefits the side that has the card. There would be no, I'm not going to do this because that'll screw the other side up. No, that's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to screw the other side over. And so if you're playing opposed, you use it at the appropriate time.
No, the leader, if he were with the mortar team, would not have to pass the morale check. He had to do the morale check because he was calling in for the mortar. Because the mortars don't have line of sight to their target. The mortars could fire if they were in a position to where they could actually see. They could just fire.
Right. Yeah.
And the mortars.
The only reason I targeted that is because I could potentially hit 3 units in a single hex.
And the mortars are in this hex here, in case people don't know, because it is covered with the fired marker. So if anybody didn't, they weren't keeping track. So, all right, now we are up to, you got 1 impulse, I got 7.
Yeah. And you got a bunch of fanatics left.
Yep.
No, I'll hold off because I don't know where you're going yet. I might need that emergency one.
Emergency what?
Impulse.
Emergency impulse.
Just start doing what you're going to do, and if you do something that terrifies me, I'll interject. But right now, with my low amount of impulses, I got a feeling these next few turns it's going to be the Mo show.
Possibly not. Like I said, this is going to be reckless abandon because I wanted to see. I wanted to show some. I just want to get us into combat and see some casualties and see how they affect things.
Definitely going to get that. There's only a handful of American units.
Yes. So.
Now, if it were Marine units, they would have like 10 firepower, 10 range, morale number of 1. They never break. That would be thematic.
Yes. All right. 4.
If you get down to your last one, you need to let me know because at that point, I'll be forced to use my last impulse point.
Yep. I got 3 to go here, so I'm not even going to have. I'm going to have more impulses than I have things to do.
Well, I mean, you'll finally be able to get everyone on the board.
Yeah, that's going to be what's going to happen here. So I'm going to be essentially down to my last impulse here.
So you are down, or you're
I'm
going
down
to
to
be
my
down?
last impulse, technically, because I can't do anything else because everybody's moved. I have one more unit that I can move. So I was just letting you know if you want to do something now or you want me to do
Well,
so.
you can always try to rally that broken guy you got down there too, if you
Oh,
can.
that's true. That's true. Let me do
Yeah,
that.
that is an action that you can take, which is unusual because you do get the free rally at the beginning of each turn for all
Yeah,
broken
but I'm still
units.
going to do it. 5 and a 2, I don't get it. 7 because I needed 8, right?
Yes.
7 is for
So
you. So
for broken, you need a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. For shaken, you need a 7, and for broken, you need a 9. If you do it as an action, doing it this way, it's different from when the unit breaks. Thanks for reminding me, Shane.
Yeah.
That's a mistake I had made.
Nordic says if the Marines if there were Marines, insurgents wouldn't be in the fight. And then he says, Mo, isn't reckless abandon your normal tactics? Pretty much. Hey, diddle diddle, let's go up the middle.
So
All right.
you failed that. So you still get to flip it to shaken now, even though
Oh,
you
really? I
failed.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
How come it doesn't flip?
Interesting.
Okay, so I guess that must be a separate marker.
Yeah, it's a separate marker. I'm gonna take a shot at somebody. I just need to figure out who's in this hex. RPG fighters, bad, just bad all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Shane, remind me real quick. Shooting at a hex that has multiple targets in it, do all targets take the fire the same?
No, you got to pick out a target unless you're using like a mortar or something like that.
So if my front rifle team here, the one with the LMG, were
Yeah.
to fire at his hex with the recruits and the leader, I would only hit one set of recruits, and he would have to make a leader casualty check if I did damage.
Oh yeah. That's right. I thought you were talking about like if you shoot at a hex with 2 squads, you have
Yeah,
to
like
pick
the
one
2
squad.
squads. You see where I painted the line of sight there?
Yep.
So he's got 2 recruits and a leader. I would only be able to damage one recruit and potentially the leader, correct?
Right. You'll take a shot at the one squad, and then the leader will have to take a leader casualty roll if there's a result.
Okay. Then that's probably not the shot to go for because recruits really aren't that dangerous. Fighters with an RPG are dangerous. See, that degrades. Let's see, what does degrading do? Degrade reduces my firepower. So I would be reducing a firepower of 7 to 6. So that'd be still +3 column. That'd be outstanding. Okay. I go after them. Okay. We'll probably do that.
Okay. You decide what you're going to do?
Just give me 1 second because I'm checking to see if I have any better use.
Mhm.
I would like to call in the mortars.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? Why don't we say the guy who designed the game, let's see what his thoughts are. What would he suggest?
What would I
What
do?
I'm thinking is,
Yeah, what would you do, Shane?
I would probably take
WWSD.
that.
What would Shane do?
I would take that guy with the light, the 7 firepower, and yeah,
Get the
I'd probably
RPG.
shoot on one of those stacks with one hindrance or one degrading terrain.
yeah,
You're still
because
getting
that'll
the
still
6
give me the
firepower.
+3 column. And the fact that they're carrying his RPG is a little scary.
Yep.
All right, then that's the shot we're going to go for.
Go for it.
All right, let me pull this up. All right. Last impulse finally. It's going to be +3 column. I'm reducing firepower by 1 for the degrading and rolling the 2d6. 8.
So
I'll take that.
+3 on the 8, that would be CS, casualties, and shaken, right?
Yes. Casus Belly.
Okay, so this is the right one. And reduced.
Is that 7 casualty points now on you guys?
6.
Yep. Before you put shaken, you got to roll for it.
7. Got it. Or didn't
No,
get it. So
no,
I
didn't get
do. I do get the shaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 8 would be what I would need. So is it 6 or 7?
No, it should be 7.
7. Okay, move it 7. I thought it was. We hadn't moved it then apparently because I was on 5. I moved it to 6.
Oh, then it should be 6 then.
And
My memory's hit and miss. Remember, I'm the guy that got blown up.
I'm the guy who's old.
Yeah. So we're relying on my
Okay, so
memories
it's
now.
every 5 casualty points. So I still have a few more to go till I.
Yeah.
Get
Every 5 reduces your impulse by 1. So I'd still have to almost double the amount of casualties I've caused just to cause a -2 to you.
Well, the whole key right now, the hardest part for the insurgents is having to make that Medal of Honor run, essentially.
Hey, Shayne, can a side have 0 impulse points? Let's say they've got like 2 or 3 negatives and they roll badly.
Oh no, you always get, you can't reduce below 1.
So you'll have at least 1 every
You'll always
turn.
have at least 1.
Yeah. I've never seen it really get that bad though.
Give Mo time. He's got me surrounded.
I was gonna say, wait till you see I start getting those double 1s. I'll be getting luck cards, but I'll be getting just 2 impulse points, losing 1. So now that I've done this, I cannot redo that, correct? The shaken?
Yeah, you can try again.
Yeah, you can spend that
Is
as
this
many
the start of a
impulse
new
points
turn
as you
yet?
got.
Okay. It's still mine. Yeah, I still have 2. Oh, hey, guess what? Shaken is gone.
Yep, you got him.
Hey, yeah, that's good. Extra casualty. Yeah, you can attempt to rally as many times as you have impulse points.
But he's still marked as moved. Oh, wait. Yeah,
At the end of the turn, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, so
we're both out of
yeah, that's my last impulse.
None of my guys are going to be moving, so I just need fire markers for them. I was putting them at the bottom of the screen so I could.
I just deleted the admins. You want me to leave them there?
Yeah, I'm just grabbing a few out so it's easier.
Oh, okay.
Don't have to keep pulling the screen up. I mean, you can delete it between each turn. That's fine.
Okay. So now we move on to turn 3. So this is where we're at now. I have 3 and put the impulse points down here. And you have no casualty points, and you're back to 0 on your impulses as well. So we're going to roll for all that here before we get started in the next turn. So we're starting turn 3.
Yep. So do the impulse roll or the initiative roll.
Initiative roll. Oh, wow.
You got it this time.
Yep. And I roll 3d6 plus 1, right?
Yes. Up until turn 5. Oh, you horrible, horrible man.
14.
You lose 1 though, Mo, because of.
Oh, that's right. So I get 13. Yeah, because I have the -1 here.
I will have 8.
So Nate has 8. The great Nate has 8. And I get 13. And I have the initiative. So
it just means you get to die first.
Hey, that's the whole point. Okay, so I need to remind myself something. Let me look something up here.
Yes, Mo, you really are that ugly.
Can't do that. No, it's not that. I should have done something different last turn, but can't do it this turn. Well,
yeah, I should have deployed the mines in different places.
Yeah, you should have, would have, could have, but didn't. So let's see here. Let's do some counting. Oh yeah.
Don't forget, you got 10 fingers, 10 toes.
Mm-hmm.
Add it up.
Yep. No. I already counted. I just needed to check something. So let's use Nate's favorite thing here. Let's go with the fighting age mail.
No, bad.
So we can show everybody something a little different. All right. So
he doesn't have line of sight to anything, though.
No.
He has to have line of sight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to move him first.
Okay. So then I will move him. I'll leave him there.
He's not gonna have line of sight there.
Oh, wait. Aren't we supposed to do this? These shaken guys, aren't we supposed to do that?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
get a free roll on
really.
him.
So he's no longer shaken. And you don't have any. Yeah, you don't have any guys.
No.
Okay. So
You haven't even shot at me yet.
no, I haven't. I have to move into position to do so.
Where's the
In
tracker for the
position.
turn?
There is no turn tracker in the vassal. That's why I'm using this as a turn tracker
What's this? Oh, there you
on
go.
the screen.
Good.
So I've got
that's
the.
how I'm playing my game.
So I use that because the other one has the tech on it, and I like that tech. It's really. I mean, the other one's good too, but it's just text.
No, I mean the
I like
one that
graphical
actually
ones.
is the turn record track that comes
Mhm.
with the game. It's got the pictures for the terrain effects chart, and it's just so good.
Yeah, well, that's why what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan that, and then I'm going to keep the just one as a terrain key, so I can have that at the bottom, and then use the turn track at the top when I play. I'll put it above the map, so that way I don't. If I put all the units that are coming in on turn 2, turn 5, whatever, I can put them up there, and I have less chance of bumping them if they're at the bottom of the table. I mean, if they're at the top versus the bottom, and then I'll
Yeah,
have
that's a
the
good
terrain key at the bottom of the table, so I can easily reference it.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to lean over the map and stuff like that. Okay, so move him to here. Wait, no, I have to move to there. Moved, and all right, you're over to you.
Shane, would that count him as having line of sight?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So
gotta
he's
be-
still too
gotta
far.
reach those crests.
So he's got to be an M4, N405.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. I was going to shoot at him otherwise.
Nope.
Okay, then. Who are we going to shoot at?
And I can't get there anyway because this is 2 and 1, so that's 3 points.
Lots of
And
pretty
he's only got a
options.
max move of 3.
All right. If I shoot there, that's going to be -1 column. That sucks. I don't like -1. I like positive columns. Positive columns. All right. I can take out those recruits pretty easy, but then I can only fire there. I'll hold him for that. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself.
You could do all kinds of heavy fire with that heavy machine gun on all those adjacent guys there too.
Well, when they move adjacent is when I'll probably use the heavy fire. So I get the +1 modifiers. They try to close in. All right. Oh, sorry. I will start with this. See if we can clear off one of those guys.
I am in the open. I'm just saying, shoot me.
Well, I've got positive modifiers, or my firepower is high enough.
Nordic says, Gimpy, you trying to say Mo's parents had to tie a stake around his neck to get the dog to play with him?
Yes. I'd like to get rid of those guys with.
And Paul's saying the flexing impulse is a good mechanic for sure.
All right. We're going to fire again on the ones that have the LMG. Try to pick them off.
But of course.
Before they come up. That's going to be the.
Before they shoot?
Yes. Before they come up. So the +1 column, because you get the 1 defense for the rough.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling the 2d6. And that'll get them. I don't even have to look. That got them.
That kills him?
11 is, I guarantee,
Okay.
a kill on the +1 column.
Now, is that, being it was a reduced squad, is that counts 2 or 1?
Yeah, he was already reduced, so he's dead now.
Yeah, so
He's
they only
talking
counts
about
as
casualty points.
Casualty points. Does that count
Yeah,
as
it's
just
a
one?
one.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm tracking casualty points correctly.
It's for every casualty that you do. So a full squad is 2 casualties. A reduced squad is 1 casualty.
Yeah.
You should have already gotten the point.
Yeah.
And then this LMG stays on the map or goes away?
Just till the end of this turn, but it can be picked up.
So it can be picked up. That's what I wanted to. I figured that was going to be one of the questions people might be asking at home. So, all right. So,
All right, Motown. Go to town, Motown. I'm surprised you have. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to give you the idea.
surprise what?
It just seems like you've focused well. I mean, you are going to be coming in, I'm assuming, from the west side on the final turn.
We shall see. I don't even know where I'm coming in yet. Do I look like a guy with a plan? Let's see.
I don't really think of this as a scenario the Americans can win. They can just last. Stop.
I did.
Kaboom.
Is that a mine?
That is a mine. H5 is a mine.
So I got to roll.
It's a 5 firepower attack against everyone in the stack.
Yeah.
Do I roll or he rolls?
You roll, Nate. So you
And it's-
roll one for the one squad, and then a separate attack on the other squad, and then leader will have to take a leader casualty roll. Pair him up with one of the squads.
Mo, do you have a preference on which squad he goes to?
Whoa. Let's get this. Let's delete these things first here. And what we'll do is I'll just put him with that one right there. So that way we can separate them.
Yep.
All right. I'll do a 2d6 roll for that first squad, the one that's in H5.
Okay.
All right. I got a 6 on the +2 columns, probably just shaken. Where's my sheet? Oh, here it is. It's in my lap. That's broken.
Broken.
Yes.
You got to
broken.
roll for the
Yes.
see if it gets broken.
Makes
No,
it.
it passed.
Yeah, you have passed a lot of these.
So I'm just shaking then, right?
No,
Nope.
No.
you're nothing.
Nothing. Nice. Okay, this turn. This guy this turn.
Second attack.
Yep.
Is a 7. Is casualties. So that one will incur the leader casualty roll.
Yep.
And hold on, let me look. All right. It's a 1d6 roll. The leader's destroyed on a 1 to 3. On a 4 to 6, the leader's going to be okay.
Well, he's only destroyed because
He's good.
he's only destroyed on a roll of 1 right now, unless it's like killed the
No.
whole squad.
No, it says in the player aid if I see what you're saying now. If the unit is destroyed with an X or C result. Yeah, that's right. They just took the
And this
casualty.
guy's, you said this guy's broken, right? Which is, he's gone.
Hmm?
Is he broken or
No, he
just
took
reduced?
a casualty, I think.
Yeah,
So he's
that one
reduced.
took a casualty, and he'll retreat back.
Did a leader have to go with him?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess so, since he was stacked with them.
Shane already said it. Yes. So
And you have to roll a 1d6 for the
I already did.
leader, Mo. You already did that?
yeah,
Ken?
he rolled a 4. I rolled a 4.
yeah. Yeah, that's
Just reiterated
back
the roll.
ensuring that roll stays what it should be.
You see what Paul said? He said squad laughs at the mine. And Nordic says, I don't think Plan and Mo have ever been uttered in the same statement outside of Mo never has a plan. But it was just a mirror that stepped on the mine. So one dude blows a couple toes off or leg off, and the other guys run away.
I was hoping, I was like, oh, he's going to run down for that building. And then
I was using recruits as they're the mine catchers, mine sweepers, I should say. So, all right. So,
now you can put those move markers back on them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to clear the clutter while we did the rolls and we separated everything. So now we're good with that. So I'm done. It's your turn.
What do we want to do? You've got all the guys spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. the building hack so it block line of sight. I just put that in a bad spot. I need to move him. I can't hit the leader. No real good shots.
Where is that?
Could fire there and there. All right, we're gonna try to hold it down, I guess. Well, no, I got another good shot there I could take. Yeah, we'll see if we can finish those off. We're gonna do this instead.
Go for it.
This squad is going to try to finish off those that have casualties there. Same
Okay.
shot I took previously.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the +3 column because they have the LMG and they're getting the -1 for degrading.
So it's these guys here that are firing.
It is the
Giants
J8
in cover. Yeah.
firing on L4.
Yeah. And they're firing
All
on these guys. So the folks at home can keep track.
9. That should take them out. +3. Yeah, that kills them. Casualties broken. But they're already casualties, so.
Okay.
Another casualty on the track.
Mm-hmm. And that's good for you because I have to make a choice to either go with the RPG or drop the RPG and pick up the, or leave the RPG and drop the LMG to pick up the RPG. Okay. All right. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, pause.
I am.
We are going to op fire because you moved adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been waiting for you to do that.
I know. That's why I did it.
I didn't want you to do it with them, though. I wanted you to do it with someone who was more expendable.
Well, I wasn't going to do what
Less
you wanted.
expendable.
Exactly what you wanted.
All right. So sadly, the heavy fire does narrow down my options, though, right? It has to be adjacent to the recruits.
Mm-hmm.
No, heavy fire you can use anywhere. You don't have to use heavy fire either. You can just fire one time.
Well, no, I'm going to fire twice.
Okay.
But I can pick any two?
Yeah, you can pick any 2 adjacent targets there.
Oh,
or you
adjacent
can
targets.
fire twice at the same guy.
Okay.
So adjacent to him or adjacent to the target?
To the recruit.
Adjacent to the target.
Yeah.
So
So,
M8
yeah,
and N8, you could fire at both of those hexes.
All right. Well, we'll do the first shot on the recruits, which is going to add the +1 because they're adjacent. So that gets me in the +1 column. And rolling. And 10 will kill him. I guarantee that'll kill him. Yeah, casualties broken. And since they're gone, we'll take the should be -1 column on them since they're getting +1. And watch, now it's going to be low.
It should be.
That's a 6 on -1. That should be a nothing. Yep, nothing.
Bupkis. Okay, so what we're going to do is
Another casualty point. Get up
Yeah, I
to
did.
10.
no, it's up to 9. It was at 8. It went. I just moved them up to 9.
I'm just saying it needs to go to 10.
Oh
I
yeah,
need to
one
slow
more,
you
and then
down.
you get the -2. So to pick up a weapon, does it cost a point of movement or anything?
Nope, you just got to move through there.
So that's 1 because it's using a road. 2.
And we'll pause.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do the last shots with them. I've been waiting for you to move adjacent.
Oh yeah.
Same thing as last time.
Mm-hmm.
First one +1 column. That should be nothing. 5 is nothing. And I guess we'll just repeat that since it failed. 6 is shaken.
But I got to roll. No, not shaken.
Oh, God, your guys have been brutal.
They're motivated.
I mean,
They are motivated.
No kidding. How many like actual morale tests? I've put you to a bunch, but I think you've passed like 80% of them.
Yep.
Oh, let me flip this over.
My guys are motivated.
That is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Now he can't fire again, right?
I can. I can
Mhm.
use my impulse if I wanted to fire at them since they're adjacent. The only problem is it automatically shakes my guys.
Yeah.
Does it automatically shake them before or after they take the shot?
After they take the shot.
So I could fire at full firepower, but then I'm shaking.
Yeah, but I think you get a -1 DRM on your attack roll as well for intensive fire. It's kind of like desperation fire. So if a guy moves adjacent to you, even though you're used, you can still take a desperation fire at him.
It's a -2. And if I'm doing that with the HMG, do I get to do 2 shots?
Got the rope.
That's a good question right there.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Intensive fire with HMG, I might just take the shaken result for a chance.
All right. So, all right. Let's ask the audience. What do they think I should do next?
Oh, it's my impulse.
I know. I'm asking them what I should do on my turn.
Oh. Whether
This
or
way
not
they
I
get-
can use the intensive fire will kind of determine or whether or not I can do it twice will determine. Because one shot with a -2, not so good. 2 shots with a -2, maybe.
Intensive fire.
Because that's the +1 column at -2. I need to roll at least 8 to get a result. But with the -2, I wouldn't be able to kill you outright.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing in the rules preventing using heavy fire as
Intensive fire.
yeah. So you could use it, and like you say, you get the -2 DRM. You're automatically shaken after the attacks.
All right, Mo, we're going hard in the paint, buddy.
Go for it.
I gotta try to protect the machine gun because otherwise you're just gonna be able to move up on them, and that's
You
just
think?
Where's the marker?
I knew it was going to be, it was going to be costly to get up there, but that's the whole point.
Here we go. All right, doing the intensive. All right, so just so everyone knows, intensive fire is different from heavy fire. It is something a used unit can use as a last-ditch effort when enemy units are adjacent, but you automatically become shaken, and you have the -2 modifier to your shots.
Yeah.
So it's not good, but it's, hey, we're getting overrun. We're doing everything we can. So first shot, that's a 6. That should be shaken. Yep, shaken.
Which one? This guy?
It's the adjacent one.
Yeah. Not shaken.
You passed. Good grief. Second shot is 9. That might be doing something. That brings it down to a 7. That's broken. You'll pass.
Maybe not. Not
You
this time.
failed. That broke them. It actually made a difference.
Okay. And the Nordic says, Gimpy, you better start thinking about calling Broken Arrow.
Yeah, no kid. I could use some air support right now.
Daniel Silverthorne says, thanks for playing us. I have Phantom Fury on the table right now with this waiting next in line.
Dude, don't get me wrong. I like Phantom Fury, but it's a different style of game.
Well, it's totally different. Yeah, it's not. You know, Shane and I have been talking about
it out of the water.
Shane and I were talking about the ideas I had for a Fallujah module, which we talked about the other day. He was like, okay, well, you don't want to go diving too deep into some funky ideas with that book and everything. So let's move these guys. Before I move, wait, hold on. I need to get my impulses down. Okay. Hold on. We did not. No, he's broken. That doesn't count as a casualty, right? Or does it?
No,
not broken. No.
Okay. Um, assault move only can happen when he's adjacent, right? So
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
he's moved already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to move here, be here, and then
Yeah,
do
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you'll mark him as moved, and then you'll do the assault move.
Right, on a separate impulse.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
All
let's
right.
do that now.
Well, hold up, my impulse,
Uh-huh.
and I can still shoot at you.
Go for it. Overheat that thing.
I can't fire the HMG anymore.
Yeah, your other guys there have line of sight because that bunker
Yep.
doesn't.
I'm just deciding on who I want to fire with. He has no cover, so it's either +2 column or +4 column. I think +2 column will work. That'll work, right? Yeah. All right. I'm going to flip this one over. Let me tick down. All right. Taking the shot on your leader and fanatics. Oh, you got to be kidding me. 6 is going to be broken.
It's fanatics.
Please fail this one.
It's fanatics. They don't have to roll for it.
Fudge knuckle. Does the leader?
No.
Crap. I'm trying to keep it PG, but I'm thinking very un-PG words right now. Well, it's nice knowing that machine gun. Can I op fire with other guys before he assault moves, or
No, because you just no, you can't op fire on his assault move.
yeah, once he's adjacent, like I would have had to op fire when he moved to M8.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do your assault, big boy. Take out my team.
You're gonna have to do a breach roll first.
All right, breach I haven't done a whole lot of, so you have to kind of walk us through that one.
It's just a okay, Mo has a leader, so it's +1. And it's 1d6 roll. And
oh yeah, this determines the type of breach, either a poor breach, or just a regular breach, or a good breach.
yeah.
He can't fail it because he's getting the +1. So the worst you can get is a bad breach.
Yeah.
All right, so just roll a 1d6 Mo. Yeah, you got regular breach, no modifiers. Here we go. I clicked on the wrong thing. What? There you go. Mo, you still with me?
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. I threw the breach counter down. It's not going to affect anything. And you're just going into melee combat, right?
Yeah, that's at the end of the turn.
All right. So we don't handle that now?
No.
Okay.
They're just marked as breached and melee, and at the end of the turn, you do all the melee combat.
Okay.
We'll put that out there so we don't forget.
No, I tried to stop him. I gotta say, Machine Gun did pretty good for the amount of troops that he sent at him. I mean, they held out to the last possible minute, but yeah, being shaken is gonna hurt.
Well, that's why I wanted to put the recruits in there first. It's like, you guys can eat up some ammo.
No, they definitely did that.
Okay, so let's go back over here for a second and Paul says, bring in my technical. There is no technical here. Nordic says to surrender. I'm not going to surrender. Lance says, pick up the RPG. So let's do that.
It's my impulse, though, isn't it?
No. Yes. I thought.
Yeah, because you just did the breach.
Yeah. I thought you had, or already gone. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Shit. Who want to do the shooties? I think I've just got that leader in just a bad place. I could move him somewhere else, and I think I might end up doing that. Not now, but next turn.
Do it.
All right, I got line of sight up there. That is Fanatics, defensive 3. The Fanatics just suck, man. What do you got coming in on that left side?
Don't know yet.
I'm looking over there. Fanatics with LMG, but they're so far out.
I got a couple Asfest too. They're coming in from the south.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide which one's more of a threat. Probably go after them. And my range is 2 to 30, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get up there. I'm trying to save the few shots I have for the last possible moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try it. We'll do a I want to do a mortar strike. I'd like to actually have the mortars hit something.
Okay.
Actually, if I do it at the guys on the right, I don't have to do a morale check. Those fighters that you got over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could just fire on them.
These guys?
Yep.
What are they in? Is that woods?
Oh, I didn't want to move that too. Yeah, it's woods.
Okay. Well, that might change things because that gives them a bonus. Ooh, yeah, that's +2. That wouldn't be good. I'd be on the -2 column. I might be better off just doing the morale check. All right.
And these guys haven't even fired yet.
I know, but I got others I can go after them with.
No, I mean me.
We'll do this one. The leader will call in a morale check on your Fanatics up there on L3. All right.
You're calling in a morale check first to do a mortar?
I'm doing a morale check, but to call in the mortars, yes. And passed. Yay, finally.
Yay. Nordic says he's heading out for the evening. Got an early morning tomorrow. Well, check it out tomorrow. Finish up the rest of the video, Nordic. And don't forget, if you don't already have a copy of Modern Tactics Afghanistan, you can order it from VUCASims.com.
And you should, because it's excellent.
Yes. And check out Nate's review. He just posted a review on it.
Yes. And it got just horrible reviews. Horrible. That guy reviewed it was asshole.
Terrible.
All right. So I passed the morale check, so I just roll for damage. This is the first
You
time I'm
roll
actually
for accuracy.
roll for accuracy. Is that 2d6?
1d6.
1d6.
Or better.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, you're accurate, so it lands where you wanted it.
All right, so I hit him. Oh, actually, 3 are better. 3 are better for these guys. So now I just do the damage roll, correct?
Yep.
So just same as infantry, it's just 3 on 3, 0 column, 2d6 roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me grab a fired marker for those guys. Roll good. 9, I'll take it. 9
What is
is
it?
casualties. Now you're up to 10, turd boy. Yes, put it there. 2 impulse down. Yes.
Mhm.
Suffer.
Now I'm going to roll double ones next turn.
God, I hope
And
so.
that would, if you roll double ones, that's 2, and I'm down 2. That would be 0.
You'd get a luck card.
I'd get a luck card out of it, but that would go back to your question earlier about going down to 0.
Yeah. That one you would actually go down to the lowest possible, just 1.
So, and what was it again? Just casualties, right?
Yeah, just casualties.
Okay. Oh, wait. I'm going to separate those.
Freaking Americans have held out, boy.
So it's 1, 3. Moved. Okay. Impulse.
All right. So the only things you have left are those fighters, the sniper, and the Fanatics.
Yep.
And those bottom right fighters.
Mhm.
Okay.
And can I shoot into a thing when there's going to be melee or no?
No.
That's what I thought. I want to double check.
Otherwise, I'd be shooting over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I can get a lot of firepower on that. That's 7 firepower. I'd be on the +2 column. Those fighters I haven't damaged, but I could potentially get rid of those fanatics, and those fanatics are scary. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to flip these guys using their fire on them. Try to finish off the fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be the +2 column, because your defense is 3 and you're getting +2 for the woods. So come on, big money, no whammy. I'll take a 10. That will be casualties broken, but they don't break, but they die anyway. You picked up the RPG just to bring it closer to me so I could use it against you. Damn, you're actually up to 11 casualties.
Yep. Let me clone this. Well, you should be taking a lot of casualties in this. See,
I think if we were playing a dice game instead of a vassal game, I think this game will be playing out a lot different.
Possible.
Crap. No. The dice rolls on vassal are junk. It has rolled statistically higher.
Says the guy who has 11 casualty points against me.
That's what I'm saying. It has rolled statistically higher than average.
Yeah.
You've been taking just a beating, but look how many morale checks you've passed.
Oh yeah.
You should have failed more of those than you have. I think Vassal's dice gods are a little.
The hard part here is moving in from the north, because it's a lot of terrain to traverse, and then I burn through a lot of guys here down in the eastern side.
Yeah.
So getting these guys down, I got to work on. I'm gonna have to play through this when I punch my copy. I have to play through it and try to organize timing better to get the north guys down, these guys in, and then turn 5 guys in too. So that way it's just one massive wave.
Hey, Shayne, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, they could just fire as normal. Never mind. They could just, because it's 3 hexes. All right. Now, actually, no, this is a question. A mortar team like that, normally from firing from, what is that, J9 on M9, where I've got the line drawn, if it were a regular rifle squad, I would degrade their fire by 1 for shooting next to the building on K9. But since their fire is indirect, do they take that degradation?
No, you don't lose firepower on indirect degrading terrain.
Okay. Interesting. It's still your impulse, Motown.
Okay. That's what I was waiting to see.
How many impulses do you have left?
6.
Too many.
Sears. And the sniper doesn't have line of sight to anybody, does he?
No.
He has lines of sight to the fanatics you got on the left, and he's got line of sight to your fighters.
No, I'm talking about on the other side, dummy.
Oh, your sniper?
Yeah, my sniper.
Oh, yeah, your sniper doesn't have it because he's too far back on the hill.
Yeah.
But if you bring him forward, I've got line of sight to him with my sniper.
Yes.
And my sniper's in a bunker with a +3.
Go ahead.
All right. I guess I'm going to have to do finish off the mortar team. Yeah. It's the best shot I've got, and I really got to slow you down on that right side. So we're going to do the indirect over there, and it's just going to be 3-on-3, 0 column.
You got to do a check for accuracy still.
Oh yes, I still. Now, if I miss, I roll the 1d6, and it drifts in that direction. Still, correct?
Yep.
So how does that work as far as melee? Can I hit the melee?
Yeah, if it lands in the melee, then we got to Gotta figure out that before the melee.
Mass casualty.
Okay. And here's the question: are all the units technically in L8 because he's breached over there already?
Yeah,
So
they're
it
all
has-
in
Yeah.
the X.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if a stray rounds went in there, you'd have to resolve that right away, and then whatever happens, you still resolve the melee at the end of the turn.
Do my units get the +3 defensive bonus for the bunker?
Yours would, his wouldn't. I don't think.
Yeah, good.
So they're
a lot
not.
of questions.
So they're not breached inside yet.
No, actually, you are breached in there.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
did the breach.
I guess
so,
everybody would get.
so they'd all get the bunker benefit.
Yeah.
All right. And the way it is just asking for the drift. And so people know a 1d6 drift roll starts at the top and walks around.
Yeah.
Yep. So it'd be
Clockwise,
1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6.
All right. Okay. Hell, I kind of hope it drifts over there just for the shits of it, man.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
Dude, you're close.
All right. Let's roll for accuracy. And we're good. Never mind. All that for nothing. It would have been funny. All right. How cool would it have been if that actually had drifted over there and taken out the guys before the melee combat?
If you rolled a 6, if it was inaccurate and you rolled a 6.
Yeah. Oh, I would have loved it. All right. I'm doing the 2d6 roll on the guys. 10 is casualties shaken. Nothing as far as shaken because they're already broken. So they just take casualties.
Right.
Damn. I might get you down 3 impulse points.
Possibly. All right.
God, that would have just been awesome, man. I'd almost take out my own machine gun just for the shits of it. That would have been hilarious. And that should leave me with 1.
Yep.
I'll tell you, just do what you're gonna do. I'll interrupt if I see something.
Okay.
But stop when you got 1 left because I have to go at that point.
Question on, well, no, it would still count as 2 points, right? To move in there. Okay. So, oh, wait. No, I could actually do this differently. These guys back here. That would be 2, and that would be 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you're crossing the wall. That's why it's 2.
Yeah, across the wall. It was an extra 1. So, and then use the road movement. Negates the terrain for movement, but it still has that for defensive purposes. And that would be it. I have 2. Well, I have 3 impulse. I'll have 2 extras.
Let's see, there's a building. I don't know that I could get those guys. What do you have left?
I have 3 impulses, but I have just 1 unit left, so I have 2 extras. I'm just trying to figure something.
You know
out
you
here.
can shoot, right?
Once it's move or shoot, right? You can't move and shoot.
No,
I can shoot. Oh, okay. Why
You're
am I-
telling me you didn't know this whole time that you could shoot?
No. I'm still stuck in other games where it's move or shoot.
No, that's the key thing about this game, is that you move and then shoot. It's 2 separate actions.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you can do
2
both.
actions.
That's
Okay.
why the moved and the fired counters both have used on the other side.
Okay.
I kept wondering, I'm like, okay, he's just trying to get into melee. He's just trying to
Well,
get
I
into
was trying to
melee.
get into melee down here, but these other guys haven't shot, and they should have shot.
I am so sorry, man.
No, no,
I,
no. It's me. It's me. I have other games in my head right now, so it's fine.
I mean, down to the bottom right, I wasn't thinking too much of it because I was like, he's trying to run in and melee my machine gun, so I wasn't thinking about it. But up here, I'm like, why is he not taking shots? You've got shots that you could take.
Let me take a shot with this RPG guy. Fighters. Let's shoot. Rifle. What do we got over here? We've got rifle with the LMG. You're in a building, right? So that's what? +2?
I've got +1 for cover, +2 for the building.
So it's
So
+3.
total defense is 7.
And that is.
You with the RPG, you'd be
They're
on the
both.
-4 column.
Yeah, they're both going to be the same, right? These two?
Yes, I think that's the other one with cover. Look, yeah, he's got cover too.
But you'll have degrading terrain if you go through that.
Yeah, if you go after the front guys,
The sniper.
J8. Same for the sniper. He's in a bunker, and you've got degrading terrain. When he's using a support weapon like that, can he fire an RPG and his guys at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's added up because the target's in a building or a bunker, so he can use the RPG on it. So he would
does he
add.
still have to roll to hit?
Nope, he just add the 3 firepower from the RPG to the fighter's firepower, so they'd have 6 firepower against the guy.
I've been playing that wrong then. I was still rolling for the 3 firepower. I was still rolling to hit.
No, you just tack it on when you're firing at the guys in the building.
Paul said I was giving you some
vehicles.
When you're firing at a vehicle, you got to roll to hit.
No. If a vehicle has black or red firepower, if he uses the black firepower, still no to hit roll?
No to hit roll if he's just firing at a soft target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you got a tank with five firepower, you just blast away it with the 5 firepower.
Then yeah, your best bet, Mo, is actually to go K9 because you don't get the degrading.
Yeah.
So that just that would put you on the -1 column.
-1.
Yeah, because now you're adding 3 + 3. The wire gives you reduced defense, but that's not going to affect it, and there's nothing in the way. Yeah, so it's just -1 column.
8.
-1.
Which is going to be nothing.
That's broken. So I have to take a morale check.
Mm-hmm. So do you do morale check on broken, or is that just unshaken?
I know I do a morale check. Okay. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you've been taking morale checks the whole time. I was like, watch, I'm gonna fail this. Where's the marker? Where is it? Broken. There it is. No. Yeah, and then you just flip your moved marker over to the other side. Flip it.
Oh, sorry. That's not this one.
No, you fired K5, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's why both the fired and the moved markers both say used on the other side.
Yeah.
That way you can.
What happens when you have a bunch of different games in your head at the same time? You're like, damn, you get them confused.
All right, I get it.
So, I got to do that impulse. Drop the impulse.
I think. Well, no, I could fire with. Yeah, that'd be better. That's +1. That's 6 -1. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to take my impulse.
Go for it.
Well, actually, I think because you don't have any moves left, do you?
No, I don't think so.
What do you have impulse wise? You've got 2.
2.
Actually, I'll pass one more time just to see what you're going to do with that sniper first, in case I have to go after him.
I was going to move one of these RPGs.
Yeah,
it's just going to walk down the battlefield on its own.
I got a decent shot I could take, but I might not be able to do it. I might have to go after your guy. Where you going?
That's what I'm figuring out.
He just wants to run.
Nope. Got my recruits here. Recruits there, recruits everywhere. Hmm. I may fire this. No, it wouldn't be worth it, would it? Okay. What impulse?
All right, so you move the sniper to there.
Mhm.
All right, hold on, let me think, because I might up fire at him when he's in H. What would that be? 3. Let me think about this for a sec. Yeah, so I would get the double firepower. So I get to roll at him at 4, but -1. Oh, and his defense is 5. Oh, so it'd be -1 column.
Actually, you know what? I
What?
could do the smart thing to do. I could move down here using stealth movement.
Oh, does he have stealth movement?
Don't all snipers have stealth movement?
I'm not sure if the bad guys do. Do they?
Stealth
Yeah.
movement.
Move stealth movement. I don't get to op fire.
Yeah, stealth movement because it was just 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Because you don't pay to go downhill, correct, Shane?
No.
You do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
To change elevation, it's 1 plus cost of train, up or down.
Okay. So then I can't do stealth moves. So you could do that.
Because now that's the choice, though. It's -1 column at -1. I get a better shot I could take. No, go ahead and finish him out down there. It's fine.
Okay.
And I'll take the other shot that I've got. It's going to be a degraded shot, but I can go there. And it's going to degrade it by 1, but you're losing 1 defense because of the wire. So that takes you to 4 defense because you're getting +2 for the woods.
+2 for the woods.
-1 for the wire. So brings you to 4. I have a firepower of 6, the 5 plus the leader. So brings just my firepower down to a 5. 5 on 4. So +1 column. Yeah, I'll take the +1 column shot.
Okay.
It's better off. Rolling for it. And that's a 9. Casualties plus shaken.
That was on these guys here.
The used ones, yeah, K5.
Reduce. Hold on. Let me get here. And then shaken. And he does get shaken.
Yay. Another casualty point.
Shaken counts as a casualty point.
The casualty counts as a casualty point.
No, I mean the one I gave him already. Yeah, I already gave him that. The casualty point.
They
Not
already
shaken.
casualties?
No, they are now.
Okay. Then yeah, it's just 1.
But the shaken doesn't give him another point.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So
What turn does that put us in?
they will be going into 4. So what I could do is, for shits and grins, I could take a sniper shot at your rifles.
The front ones?
Yeah.
You miss all the shots you don't take.
Exactly. That's the only thing I got left is to shoot, not move.
Yeah.
There's all the movement stuff.
But that is 2 on a defense of 7. So it's -5 column.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to need to roll high.
Well, with Vassal, you stand a good chance. Well, never mind.
Nope. So that's it. Down to 0. Now we go to turn 4.
Well, you got to do the melee now.
Yeah, we got. Oh, that's right. We have melee. Melee.
All right, you're gonna have to walk me through it. I haven't done melee yet.
Okay.
All righty. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, The heavy machine gun, he's shaken. So his firepower for the fight's going to be half, rounded down to 1, and then he'll get the 2+2 melee modifier. So he's a 3. So his 3 firepower against the defense on the other side is 4. 3 for the fanatics, +1 for the leader. So a heavy machine gun's attack will be 3 to 4.
Do we both just ignore the bunker since we're in it?
Yeah. Terrain makes no difference in melee combat. So it'll be 3 to 4, -1, and then you'll have a -1 DRM for being shaken. And you'll roll 2 separate attack rolls, one on the fanatics, one on the leader, because leaders take casualties directly in melee.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do that now. 2 separate 2d6 rolls.
Yep, -1 for each of them.
Okay. First one, that's a 7. That shouldn't be good. The first one is shaken. And second one failed it. And second one is pretty good. Casualties.
So the leader dies, because that was the second one, right?
Second one. No.
I didn't call it.
It was second what? It wasn't. He wasn't shaken or anything. They got shaken that time.
No,
Yeah, the second attack was on the leader, and he got
Yeah.
So he's dead.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you figure out your attack back. Oh, yeah, he's a fanatic, so he can't get shaken, can he?
No. Yeah, remove the shaken marker.
Okay.
So the attack back would be the 4 firepower for the fanatics +1 firepower for the leader.
Yeah.
Is 5 +2 firepower
for melee.
Yeah, so that's 7. So 7 to the defense of the heavies 3. So +4 column, +1 for the leader will be the attack in return.
Okay. So
this is gonna hurt.
So 8.
Oh, they're probably dead.
9.
8
So
is 9 would be
+4.
CB. Casualties broken.
All right, hold on. Flip them. Oh, it doesn't give me the option to flip. Oh no, team. That's what it is. Team side.
Hey, you got the first casualty point.
And 2d6 roll.
No, actually, the team is eliminated with a casualty result.
Oh, the whole thing is. So that's 2.
Yeah, it's just 1 point. Just 1 point.
Oh, just 1 point. Okay.
So they're like a single person counter.
Well, it's a team, but it's like a reduced squad.
2-man, 3-man team. Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. All right, well then I don't need to worry about
to the team side if they lose the weapon, but they're still valid, right?
So pull them there. So that's 2 casualty points for you then.
Against me or for you?
No,
or against you?
2 points against me.
Okay.
Because I've lost the team.
Okay.
No, it's only 1 for the team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a half squad basically.
Oh yeah, I see it on the player aid now. Weapon team is just 1 point. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a gunner, maybe a second guy, ammo carrier or something like that.
Yep. So the heavy machine gun team was eliminated. Fanatics survived. They're in the bunker, and they lost their leader. Yep. So that was a good scrap.
So there we go.
Well, hold on. Before we continue, we're approaching like 2 hours 45 minutes. How long did you want to go?
Well, I was going to say we could call it here for right now.
Okay.
We are going. Yeah.
Not trying to cut you off. I do want to finish out the game, but 3 hours were kind of long. Video.
Well, it's 2 hours 20 minutes that we've got in this game. This is where we stand right now. We've got
I started recording before we started playing.
14 casualty points and 1 for the US.
Well,
but now
like
we've got
the Vassal rolls high, so it's been like a high casualty game, and you've had to cross a lot of open terrain.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. Now the thing is with the next turn, obviously the move would come in from the east because you've got a breach here, literally, no pun intended. I mean, you actually have progress
And
here.
you've got a foot in the door there with the
Yes.
fanatics.
And then what I'd do is I'd push down here, straight down, and maybe press on the left, and then
Scroll your screen
push
down a
real
little bit.
hard. What's
You
that?
know you can pull back, hit the minus button up at the top, and
Yeah.
pulls back a little bit.
I'm just showing it in close. I mean, I can zoom in and out, but I was showing in close how we are here because these are the areas that I want to get to. And what is it? 3? Yeah, I have to overrun 3 hexes. So if I can get, I've got
points
1
now. You got victory points.
I've got 1. If I can get 2, 3, either of these, then this is where I can start pressing here to threaten
All
this.
you have to do is get my guys out of J8 and J9 and have someone in K8 or K9, and that's victory.
Or just everybody bum rush him, get him out of there, get in there, and then these guys push on this guy, and there's 3.
See, that's the thing about the Americans. They can hold out because they're very high defense at the start. But once one side goes down, that's pretty much like a cascade effect, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And the whole thing is, you can, like you were saying before, I could have fired, a couple times, but it wasn't really going to make a big impact. Movement is the key. I have to get in there. It has to be an aggressive move in, and I have to be willing to accept casualties.
Well, I mean, that's it. I got to own part of that because I was sitting there thinking the first couple turns, I'm like, why is he not taking the shots? And like in my mind, I'm going, well, he's moving in. He definitely wants to get melee, but I wasn't thinking about the fact like he had other shots you could have taken.
No big deal.
Yeah, Nate was whittling them down pretty good too. I played this the other day, and I was getting not a lot of effects with firing at the insurgents. I was just terrible rolling, and they just got up on my guys and swamped them.
Well, that machine gun on the right side, I mean, it just did work with that heavy fire.
Yeah. Paul saying in the bunker with the new toy.
We got some unusual circumstances to pop up while we were doing this. So if anyone was curious, they might find the answer, like while we were playing, like heavy fire as intensifier, things like that. The popping a mortar round next to melee, is that going to hit the melee guys or not?
Well, the other thing too is like I wanted to intentionally run my recruits up to you and let you take those shots. Because
they did what they did because the fanatics are the ones I'm scared of. I'm not scared of the recruits. The fanatics.
That's why I wasn't going to lead with the fanatics. I'll lead with the recruits because it's like those are castaways. I don't care. Those are
cannon fodder.
Yeah, they're speed bumps, cannon fodder. I'm just going to throw them away, let them go. They're either going to die or they're going to break one, or they're going to possibly advance if they get the right rolls and they get lucky. But the fanatics are the ones who are actually going to take locations. That's why I was like I was going to follow up with them. And
it was the right move.
Yeah,
and forcing me to use the machine gun because if I don't, then you get just a melee anyway.
Yeah, and the other thing too is I also wanted us to get in the combat right away so guys could, everybody could see how the combat worked, and you could see that guys dropping left and right, and then it was working.
Yeah, and your machine gun too didn't run out of ammo either when you were doing all that heavy fire.
Yeah, one bad roll and he goes into just team mode and he's almost useless at that point.
Right, right.
And, for people who don't know what I'm talking about, the machine gun team, if they run out of ammo, they're not just dead. They can still fight, but their firepower reduces and they're just like a couple of guys with M4s at that point.
Yeah.
And, just for grins here, this is what would be coming on next turn after turn 4. 2 fanatics, 2 fighters, 2 suicide bombers, and another sniper, a leader, and an RPG and a light machine gun. So that way people would know what comes in on turn 5. We're going into turn 4, but on turn 5, if I can survive this turn and position guys in a way to be ready for turn 5. So this is one of those turns where you really, if you get low impulses, I don't necessarily need to have high impulses. I don't care. I want the high impulses on turn 5. Turn 4, I don't necessarily want those guys on. Yeah, because I'm going to need to bring those guys in and use these guys as support and to further the push, and have those other guys in. Because let's see, suicide bombers say a movement of 4. So even coming in here, they're going to get like 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They only get down to like here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They get to here or here, somewhere in that range. So they wouldn't make it to the bunker yet. They'd have to, next turn they'd have to move into the bunker, and then from there try to make a move on something. Now, here's a question, Shayne.
Yeah.
If I get into this bunker here that I've already taken, say I get one of those fanatics or suicide bombers or whatever, can I then assault move into this hex?
Yes.
With the bombers, they don't have to assault move at all. They can.
No, they don't. Yeah. Yeah. That would be preferably what I'd want. I'd want to get a suicide bomber in there and then just run it in there and kaboomski.
Well, I mean, you've already crushed that right side. Unless those guys recover during the rally phase, I'm hurting.
Yeah, because he's broke there adjacent right now. So if he doesn't rally at the start of the next turn, he's vulnerable there as well, with the fanatics right beside him.
Yeah,
that was my goal with the guys, though, recovering those two reduced squads there at the beginning, just to try to have a core strength in the center to weather the waves. But it's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
the dice gods can't love you forever.
And the key is, and like turn 1, these guys coming in from the north up here, a lot of ground to traverse. But then turn 2, immediately these guys can come in on this side or on this side. But to me, it's like if you're going to come in, you're going to come in the east. You're not going to come in the west. You're coming in the west. You can come in the west and try to direct all the attention over here, but then you got a lot of open area that you got to traverse to get over to this area. And then,
hey, don't forget, I got 1 mine left. It could change the course of the
game. It could.
Yeah.
And then, well, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it could, because I don't. Well, no, I do. Don't I? Yeah, I still have recruits. So I would just run the recruits up the middle, try to find that other mine. Send my minesweepers up there to find it.
I think like, H5 was a good spot, because I kind of figured you'd run down the hill and shoot to get into that building.
Well, yeah, you'd figure that someone's going to want to get in there because they want that cover, and then there's cover here.
Fire.
Yeah, and then there's cover here, so you could put a mine there and wire, or just wire, to try to degrade. Here, another good spot for a mine would be there, or here.
Well, I wasn't thinking, if I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have put that wire in G5. I would have put it in J6 instead. Just that -1 reduction of defense strength really comes in handy.
Yeah, I mean, I would be like, okay, well, thinking about it when I play solitaire, I might want to put a mine right there in M8 and M9. Like, want to put 2 mines right there. Just because anybody comes in through here, they're going to want to go into that bunker. They're going to hit that minefield first. So that would be a good deterrent right there to protect that right side.
But see, this is what I like about the game, because all the scenarios are like this. They're asymmetrical. They're based off of like real world type conflicts, and it's not that just generic wargaming crap. Yeah. Like you really feel like you're playing out a situation. Right. Yeah. I still can't recommend this game enough.
No, I definitely think it's going to be great. I can't wait to, like I said, I got to punch it. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to set up this scenario, and probably now that we've played a little bit of it, I'm probably going to try something very similar. And then maybe, like I said, work on timing these guys up here along with these guys here to get them to the right spot. Cause you want to get them up into this area. They're a little further back. So next turn, you probably want to get them up into this area. And then of course, try to get these guys either plinking these guys or moving in there, taking it. So that way on turn 3, you just follow on with guys from here, and you've already got this area. You just be moving in, not uncontested or unmolested. You still can get shot by any of these guys, but you have an easier go than trying to run across that open ground and facing a machine gun in there.
I was kind of hoping the mortar would do a little more work than it had, lobbing in the shells over those buildings, but just hadn't worked out that well.
Well, mortars, everyone forgets mortars are effective, but they're not as effective as, movies may tend to make them seem.
Yeah.
They're an area effect weapon. So they can slow movement and stuff like that. And that's one of the hardest things to do in a tactical game is reflect things like that. And that's where shaken, or suppressed, is where they'll use that as to try to stop people from forward moving or something instead of just taking casualties. Because mortar attacks don't kill you; they will definitely slow you down, or they will. I mean, they will kill you too. Don't get me wrong, but they're more harassment than anything else. I mean, look how many mortar attacks were on U.S. forces over there. They were just rocket and mortar attack, and there were casualties, but
something I think is kind of hard to simulate is I think that you should be able to use them in a more indirect way. Like the leader I have there in I-9, he could say, hey, we know there's bad guys behind that building in H6. Just start lobbing shells that way.
Why aren't there pre-plots?
Yeah.
That would be one of the things. So you just call out target markers, fire mission Bravo or whatever. So that way they know, okay, you know what? We're just going to throw a fire mission on M6, for example. We know
that's something I could see being put into a future part of the game, being able to have one faction that has some pre-plotted points that they don't necessarily have to have line of sight to do indirect fire into.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that screen off there and go back to us here while we get ready to close it out. But now your thoughts on something like that, Shayne, about pre-plotted artillery / mortars.
Well, pre-plotted artillery, I have that in some scenarios in OST. That's like scenario special rule kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But the mortar that the Americans have in that, it's only a 60, and it's got a firepower of 3, whereas the Canadians in this game have a 80, and it's firepower 4, so a little bit better. There's no 100 millimeter mortars in it yet or anything like that.
Well, I kind of saw what you were saying, because originally I was thinking that the heavy machine gun, the 50 cal, should have a higher rating, but that heavy firepower, being able to fire more than once for that one impulse point, really does make a difference.
Yeah, it's a cool thing about the heavy.
Yeah.
Problem is, whenever I use it, I always run out of ammo. So
you get the doubles.
Whenever I do anything, I'm always running out of ammo. Even like all our ATGM rolls and stuff like that have ammo on any double. And so whenever I fire an ATGM, I'm always running out of ammo on those. So.
Now it's like that with any weapon that has a red bar at the bottom.
Yeah.
Any double makes it run out of ammo,
well,
right?
It depends. Like the heavy machine guns, it's only double 1, 2s, and 3s. Where everything else, it's any double, but it's on the first roll only. So if you're rolling the hit, if you roll a double on that after the attack roll, you lose the weapon.
Well, so far in my home game, the RPGs are flowing freely. They have not rolled doubles once.
Yeah.
Wow.
They nailed one of the Blackhawks.
Oh yeah, shot it down.
No, I made a mistake. I flew them in on the right side, had them drop off the Rangers so they could kind of come in and hit the guys at the back. But I wasn't paying attention, and I'm playing a solo game, But I wasn't paying attention that there was a Haji squad that had an RPG with direct line of fire, and I'm like, okay, well, I got to give them the shot, and they got a damage roll, so they were able to take out the machine gun for the Blackhawk.
Okay.
So I flew it out.
To shoot it down.
Yeah, I just went and parked it in a farther compound away, so it's behind the walls, waiting to see if the guys escape, so it can come back, pick them up, and evac out. Did you think about adding the ability to at least transport some characters, though, with a technical? Having that listed down?
There's just a plain truck.
Yeah, the truck can, but we saw, these guys using technicals that had
like the old Soviets, like tank riders.
They would be hanging off of this thing.
Yeah, right? Like tank riders from the Soviets. Yeah,
they'd have one guy on the machine gun, but there would be 3 or 4 other guys
crammed in there. I don't have the card. Does the card say no passengers on it?
Yeah, it says it has AA fire and no passengers with it, and I was a little surprised on that. I would have expected to at least allow maybe like a half squad into the back of it. I mean, obviously not like 12 guys, but you could easily fit 4 or 5 guys in the back of one of those with a machine gun.
Tim was saying he caught the last half of the game. Is this a beginner-friendly game? Well, let me ask you, Tim, how much of a beginner war gamer are you, and were you able to follow along with what was going on during the game? Because I don't think it's a difficult game to get into, but for a beginner, it might seem like there's a lot because there's 40 something pages of rules, but there's a lot of illustrated examples too. That's why it's 40 pages.
Yeah.
Gameplay is relatively streamlined. You got to think about it. At the end of the day, you're figuring out attack firepower, defensive strength, and comparing the two to get what column you roll on.
If you got most of it, Tim, you'll be able to play this game. If you consider yourself a beginner and you got most of it, you are definitely at the higher end of the beginner scale. If you're considering yourself a beginner. So if this is something that interests you, I would definitely recommend getting it. It's available now. It just came out from VUCA. You can go to VUCASims.com and check out their online store and place an order for it. And they'll ship it pretty quick. I mean, I placed my order last week and I got it this Wednesday. So,
I mean, out of 10, I'd give it maybe a 6 on the complexity.
Yeah. I don't think it's that complex at all, really. It's I tried to integrate everything, like vehicles and the foot units and everything. It's all use similar mechanics, and it's pretty straightforward, I think.
I will give it to you on that. The vehicles are all of it's really streamlined. It's really not hard to figure out, and especially the rule book. I like the way it was written because by the time I was getting into the later portions of the rule book, the earlier parts had already covered it. I almost felt like I already knew the rules.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I'm dealing with this mechanic style because it's the same engine that Old School Tactical's built off, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I haven't played Old School Tactical, so I had no pre-knowledge of it.
When you said that, I was surprised how well you were doing on playing the game. Like you weren't making any mistakes or anything. So,
and I'm a dumb Marine, so mistakes are bread and butter for us. We make a lot of dumb mistakes. All those crayons we eat.
Well, see, that was the whole key. I was just approaching it with that bunker. I was like, I just told the guys, see that right there in English? Because my guys they can't speak English. It says Crayola. And being it was a Crayola crayon factory, they thought that's why they wanted it. So they were like jihadi Marines.
It's not hard. I mean, the basic concept of it, very easy. I've done the helicopters. They're easy to understand. The vehicles, the way the armor rolls work, the to hit rolls.
Yeah.
I mean, it's similar to how Lock and Load Tactical works with its to hit rolls, but I actually kind of like this a little bit better because there's less numbers that you have to deal with. Remember the counters in Lock and Load Tactical, the bazookas and whatnot, they'd have that like grid on the back of them.
On the back, yeah.
Yeah. Not saying it's like overly cumbersome or anything, but you had more numbers you had to worry about this. I like the way the cards were spelled out at the bottom. Hey, at these ranges, this is your firepower, this is your to hit number.
Yeah.
That's it. Easy to understand.
Yeah. For sure.
Cool. Well, if that's that pretty much covers it for tonight. And Tim saying that he's definitely going to grab a copy. Appreciate the show. Great work by everyone. We definitely appreciate Shayne joining us tonight. And Paul says it's a definite buy for him. Never played OST either. So go check it out, Paul. I think you would definitely dig it. And I'm sure we'll talk offline about it as well. And OST is a great series to get into. And, you'd be getting into essentially OST with this because it's the same family. So really appreciate you guys joining in tonight and appreciate Shayne, as I said.
I appreciate you guys showing off my game for me and playing through. And it's like I say, you guys did really well with the rules and everything. So
yeah, well, that's the Vassal die roller.
Yeah.
Keeps things interesting. And every time Gibby was trying to hit me, I was like, nap, shrug it off. Oh, mine's nah.
And it's like I was telling Mo, there's not a whole lot of games that was going to pull me away from something else. My birthday present was Europa Universalis 5 that just released on PC. And he's like, hey, we're going to do a Friday Night Fights. It's Modern Tactics. I was like, okay, I'll take the night off for that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a game I will spend some time on.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, but appreciate you guys. And don't forget, we have our regular scheduled Whiskey Charlie on Tuesday night at 7:30. We will see you there before Thanksgiving, so that way we can all enjoy the long holiday weekend. And again, once again, Shayne, thanks very much. VUCA,
Yes.
if you guys have not gotten it already, go to VUCASims.com, place your order. You know the quality of VUCA's games. They're fantastic, and Shayne has done an outstanding job with this, so this is an absolute winner. Something you should definitely have in your collection if you are a tactical games fan. And Tim, you said that you feel like you're a beginner. It doesn't seem to me like you're too much of a beginner if you were following along pretty easy. Not that this is a difficult game, but for a beginner, this might be a little too much for a lot of, stuff to absorb at once, but you were following along. So definitely get yourself a copy of it and keep us posted as to what your experiences are with the game. Anything else, Nate or Shayne?
No, thanks for having me, guys.
Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, I just said thanks for having me on, and it's been fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot.
You guys stay tuned. I will have a series that I've started filming, Scenario 15, like I was saying, of modern tactics. I'll have that up over the next coming weeks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excellent. Looking forward to checking that out. Mm-hmm. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you again on Tuesday night.